I don't plan anything that I'm trying to do. Everything I do is solo.
He's just living autonomously. Welcome back to the Deeper Issues Nerdcast. On tonight's episode, Donkey Kong is potentially getting a movie, while Bananza got a 10 from IGN. DC movies are back, baby. Maybe. The Zelda and Link have been cast, and a bunch of new #1 comics you need no prior knowledge or insight to be able to pick up. So stick around because your fandom awaits. Welcome back to the place where we think all the deep thoughts about all the shallow things until we have been turned into worm food. Welcome back to the Deeper Issues Nerdcast. If this is your first time joining us, we take the weekly geeky zeitgeist and make it accessible and digestible to the best of our abilities. We'll deep dive into the latest movies, TV, games, or whatever thing the internet is fighting about now, and nerdsplain. So no nerdy background necessary to hang out, whether you're a total newbie or a level 99 pop culture wizard. Myself and my panel of nerdsplainers have a PhD in pop culture in order to be your geeky guide to discovering what kind of nerd you really are. So welcome to the gateway to all things nerdy. Welcome to the Deeper Issues Nerdcast. Thank you. Thank you, crowd. Everybody settle down, okay, though? Settle down. This week, my prophets of pop culture, my dorky devotees, my nerdcast council. To my left.
Who is that?
Pablo?
What?
I don't know who's who.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Who
Yeah.
is
Weird.
who?
Freaky Friday.
This is so strange. I feel like I'm looking into a mirror. Like we look exactly alike.
Like we're related.
You'll have to speak up. I can't tell who's
Jocking my style this week over here. Beat the charges. He's a don'ty. I don't know what just happened. She's a Didi. Liv Julian Didi King. Congratulations on beating the charges.
I don't know what you're
Skating
talking about.
past that jury. To my right, the right hand here at the Deeper Issues Nerdcast. Also, this is Sleeveless Summer is in full effect, ladies and gentlemen. Haven't seen Superman twice now. Straight from the film. Well, straight from the bar at the movies. Mr. Tyler Chow. Ty.
Thanks.
Whoa, that was a short clap.
Yeah, just like me. All
Is
right.
it-
Dang.
Also, we didn't switch the cameras on here. That's fine. I'll figure it out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
We'll figure it out. We're making it up as we go along. Slightly out of focus, which we will fix.
Wow.
Looking
Wow.
like he's
Doing him dirty
well. I'm
No
trying to
kidding.
focus. There we go.
because
There
you
we
messed with the
go.
voice.
This is the best. Look at this.
I have no idea what you're talking about. No idea what
Payback.
you're talking about. What's payback?
Well-
look, we're allowed to be a little out of focus. I'm missing.
You're
something on
back
my
in
face.
focus. Yeah. You're
So
look at you are missing
Who's
something.
that?
This is not the 9 o'clock news, ladies and gentlemen. Contrary to what you may think.
not yet.
Sorry, folks.
Just went from 6 to midnight.
Yeah, he looks like he should be drinking scotch, wearing Sperry's on a yacht as we speak, but instead he's gracing us with his presence. The only serious person in the room, our spiritual advisor, our legal counsel, Mr. Tommy Jeff. Baby TJ.
I will.
Mike and Katie in the chat.
Fully sleeved,
Oh, let's
by the
go.
way.
Fully sleeved. The only person
Well,
Whoa. They're
Whoa.
like short. They're like
sleeveless
short. Yeah,
summer
they're
has
like short.
not
Mm.
hit Tommy Jeff.
Look,
on
it's
the
because
yacht.
I'm
Hi,
gonna be
Mike
on the
and
yacht
Katie.
tomorrow.
It's all that boat weather,
and-
yeah.
And
but
yeah, and I'm just not gonna be in a shirt tomorrow when I'm on the yacht.
but we
It's
got
okay.
the chest hair coming through.
Oh, very
Sometimes.
Cubano.
Mike and Katie are in the chat. Hope everybody's okay.
Yeah.
Everybody's in good health. Whoa, look at that. I got a little thing.
Baby TJ, get out of here, Katie.
Baby,
It is, baby.
It is. You are baby. Look at you, dude.
Ah,
What's up
man.
with that?
you know what's really interesting is when I do look at myself without the beard, I do feel like my smile is much bigger.
It's not just without the beard. I'll tell you what it is. If you sit up straight, you got this like
Sit up
super
straight.
deep Don't slouch over. Show us that taco meat right now.
What's
Look at this. You look at this. Just freaking just
Taco meat.
that. Just yeah, a little taco meat right there.
Yeah,
Just,
because he's not. Yeah.
it's fucking too sexy. You ever seen the Antonio Banderas SNL thing? Where like, welcome back to Antonio Banderas is incredibly sexy. How you say show? Never seen it?
No. I've
And
never
then, like,
seen this.
Yeah.
And like after each segment, he unbuttons like one button, and it'd be like,
Yeah.
"Sir, please stop it. It is too sexy."
Yeah.
I feel like after
Got
every
it, got it,
segment, you
got
need to hit us with one button down, and we're
We'll
gonna
just
be
do
like,
one.
"The Tommy Jeff, he is too sexy tonight."
Don't you?
No, please don't do it. It is too sexy.
I'm still hung up on the taco meat thing, but I guess we can breeze past it.
Yeah, I've never heard it called the taco meat before.
Well,
so
It's because it's not.
What? You never heard it called taco before? Yeah, dude. Come
no,
on.
I've never. Yeah.
Okay, what do you want to
I've
call it?
never
Your
heard of that.
machismo? It's
I don't think
machismo.
I've ever. Yeah.
If you haven't heard it called your machismo, then
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
heard.
your
I've heard-
machismo for sure.
that's
Yeah,
your
I've heard
machismo.
machismo.
Yeah. You need to. I feel like we need to. I have to have like a novelty gold chain around here somewhere.
I don't know if that would really go well with this shirt though.
It would,
No,
it would match
this
Woodstock.
I like the
style,
shirt is your
yes,
own.
but-
The shirt is your own, but no, it would if it was like a little like Woodstock pendant or some shit like that. Like a little.
Yeah.
Now I need this.
Or just a yellow chain.
That's what I'm saying. Anyways, welcome everybody. So the show is all about learning here. So let's get into it. This is a little segment we like to call "What Did We Learn This Week?" Tommy Jeff, with that fresh ass face.
We just learned that Ella, Katie, and Mike's 19-year-old niece is joining us, and she has chosen the word for you tonight.
Oh,
There's a word for me.
can
Oh.
it be taco meat?
Have we?
Salsa?
I don't know if they've sent it to me yet. But
Oh.
yeah. So
Mike's also in the hospital, so wishing him
Now
good
you have to
health.
explain this to everybody because we look ridiculous
Oh.
every time we're trying to get you to not say a word, and now I feel like you need to explain it on the. Or is it not fun if you explain what's happening? Is it only entertaining?
Many weeks ago, Mike and Katie, who have known me for what feels like my entire life, started giving me a word or phrase to say on the podcast without you guys knowing. And now that a couple weeks ago that y'all have figured out that this is a thing, it's now turned into an even bigger game between Mike, Katie, and I.
I like this.
And
We
the
love
beauty of it
Yeah.
is like if y'all tuned in last week, did any of you rewatch the?
I
episode?
did.
Was it a brick wall? Is
No,
that?
no,
so
the
that
last
like,
week
that
was golf.
3 weeks ago.
Last week was golf.
Oh yes.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
last week was
it
golf and golf. Golf or golf.
Yeah.
And then there was one, where you were trying to explain a different word.
Yeah, and then
A
there
few
was
weeks
one that was
prior.
cheese.
Yeah.
And because what I learned last week was cottage cheese,
We were all
y'all
hung up.
so fixated on that.
That you got to.
And I got it in
Yeah.
that like phrasing. Oh, it was so great. And Mike and Katie got really upset that I was able to sneak it in so perfectly within that.
I did not catch
Um,
on.
And then
I'm a simpleton.
the 3 weeks ago was brick. And like we can go back several, like we can go back for a while.
Oh, yeah.
But it's hilarious because it's funny because almost every single episode, y'all have teed me up beautifully for the word. And like I'm not, and y'all don't even know it. Like last week it was Katsuya with the PGA tour and the hot dog thing. And like I just kept asking about golf with that.
Yeah.
And then
It was
it
set
was
up
you.
perfect.
Yeah, and you set me up perfectly because you had someone essentially assault you.
That you wanted
So
to
I was
throw
just
through
like,
a brick
let's throw him through
wall.
a brick wall.
Yeah.
So it was kind of great.
But you're like that weatherman. What they need to do is stop doing words and start doing phrases.
No, so some weeks we do phrases.
Oh, you do phrases?
Yeah, we
Do
do
you do?
phrases. We do phrases.
Interesting. I'm onto your game.
Anyways, so onto the what I learned this week. So I go to the movies about as often as Pluto goes around this solar system, right? And
Fucking nerd.
look, we all know that it's that infrequent that I go to the theater.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah. You saw a special movie that you were like, meh.
I did. And
Like, meh.
Superman is not what I learned this week, ironically, but I did learn the movie. But I learned how much I genuinely, truly hate movie theaters. I don't like them.
Wow.
I don't like the experience of them. I don't like the credits. I don't like the waiting for it. I don't like that the
well, AMC,
lights,
that's literally like a controversy
Regal.
right now.
Oh, I know, because they've extended it to like 30 minutes.
They now have to tell you the amount of time of previews.
Yeah.
I don't think they have to. I think they are doing it.
So, because they've just extended it to where it's going to be 30 minutes pretty much on the dot. So today, it took 35 minutes for the movie to start, and the lights didn't even dim until after the movie started.
After
And
the
like,
movie
yeah,
started?
the movie had started already, and it's the
Well,
opening
they're probably still
scene,
getting their timing down, huh?
and the lights are still on. But didn't the lights used to dim when
The trailers, yes.
like when the
Yeah.
trailers were going on? Like,
Because
I
it used to
gotta
be like
see-
4 trailers, and now
I will
it's like,
say, I think I'll tell you this. I've always had an issue with the IMAX in orange, but when I do like Dolby in orange, I never had an issue. But I feel like it's whoever's running that.
Okay, and that's fair. It might be like a theater by theater basis.
Right.
But I can genuinely say that, like,
also get your shit together then.
No, 100%, get
Because
it
like
together.
they used to have to run projection.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now they're just hitting.
Now
play.
it's
Now
just
you're hitting
now it's
buttons.
just now it's just
Wake up,
computers.
Jeremy.
Yeah.
Turn the lights off. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, I learned how much
I respect theater
truly-
workers.
How much I
No.
truly like.
You clearly don't
detest
respect
going to
theater.
I'm just saying, turn the lights off when they're supposed to go off.
I feel bad, Tommy Jeff. I feel like that you haven't had a
Proper.
that proper movie experience where
I
Yeah.
love the movies. I
Me
love going
too.
to them.
Same.
I love everything about them.
I just don't pay mind, I guess, the employees anymore. I feel like
Yeah.
that's a terrible thing to say, but yeah.
So obviously, like,
No, I love I go to in Huntington, I go to the Century one, and I have a good experience every time. I mean, there's rude people. There's always rude people.
I
you know what
will
mean?
say, I will dox them. The AMC in Orange does suck. And it's a really big screen. It's like at the block or the outlets at Orange or whatever now.
Mhm.
And it is a really nice screen, but yeah, it's like always kind of dirty and
I've
it's
gotten
not-
why is every theater dirty?
I've gotten tickets because people are
Like, but like,
GD animals.
It's not just like the theater, like inside, like the auditorium where the
like,
screen
well,
is.
because
Like, it's
people are
also
filthy,
like,
man.
yeah.
no, but like it's also the doors and the windows and like everything about the theater. Like nothing about the theater ever feels clean.
Well, all
And like maybe I'm just nitpicking at this point, but
No, it's just
but
people
walking,
are respecting the
but
cinema,
like
man.
walking up to AMC in Orange today, like
but
like,
please
just
throw
like-
away your
Pablo
popcorn and
Somebody's out
your
of focus.
candy.
Yeah, I'm out of focus. I know.
just like the griminess that's on the door, on the window, the peeliness, like they all look dilapidated. Like the
Oh, I kinda
buildings
like
look
that.
I don't. I don't. It makes me not want to touch anything. It makes me not
Yeah.
want to go. Like
But the
that's-
magic.
No, there's no magic when I feel dirty.
Again-
No,
Mm.
yeah,
Really?
like,
Like, I
that
get-
sucks.
I
I'm
get-
sorry that happened.
Yeah, like I get the whole like walking in the floor sticky and like popcorn on the floor and like by all means, whatever. Like I'm not upset about that. But like when I walk in, I have to touch a door handle and like the door is visibly disgusting.
Yeah,
No,
I'm gonna
never-
say,
I've never.
I'm gonna say
thanks.
do
Experience
better.
that.
Do better.
better then.
Especially like, and this is a thing I think I see at like AMC. I don't know if it's just a big corporation. I don't know. Like clearly, I don't want to tell anybody how to do their jobs, but that's why maybe it's also cool to support like there's smaller theaters. I feel like to take a little bit more
The
pride.
Vista.
The Vista, yeah, you
Frida.
can go to the
Frida.
Frida. You can go to places that like actually there's people that give a shit about movies and the movie watching experience. And unfortunately,
They need to get
but-
Nicole Kidman in
So
there
the
and to
thing-
clean some
right.
windows.
wait, you said is this what you learned? Is that you don't love
Yeah,
movie theaters?
I don't love movie theaters. I don't like movie theaters. But here's the thing. I'm never going to go to a movie theater by myself. I'm never going to be that person. And everyone who invites
I love
me
going to the movies.
is an A-list Stubs member. So AMC. So
Sorry.
AMC.
I feel
is
bad. I
the
feel like I
theater,
bailed
right?
on you today. By the way,
Oh, you did.
We're supposed to
We
go
had
see
an
this
empty
movie
seat
together.
between us.
We did actually. And you know what? You know what's funny?
I
is-
told him like,
is-
you want to scoot over, and he was like, no.
well, okay, so
kept the seat
well, no.
between
So
you.
what's
Yeah.
hilarious is the seat to the left of Ty was Pablo's seat because Pablo got like
To the right of
13 or
me.
something. No, mine was to the right of you. I was sitting in somebody's seat that we did not buy a ticket for.
You just chose to sit
Oh,
that far away.
I did, yeah.
Wow.
I don't think I would enjoy
then-
going to the movies with you. Ty, we
Okay,
gotta
but like,
go.
Yeah,
but
we gotta
like,
go, we
okay,
gotta
but
go.
like, I can't sit still.
Mm.
Like the entire time, my
I
leg is
noticed.
shaking. Like, and like, for someone who enjoys going to movies,
And are you medicated for ADHD?
No, because I don't have ADHD. Every time I've gone to like genuinely get tested, I'm told I don't have it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's shocking. I love you.
I love you too. But no, like I have a hard time sitting still. Like even right now, my leg is shaking.
I know.
So like it's
Yeah,
just,
you definitely 1,000% have ADHD, dude. I'm not a doctor or anything.
I'm
No,
telling
I
you,
mean,
I
pretty sure,
have
out of-
severe ADHD, and if you don't have ADHD, I don't know what
out
up
of the
and down is.
out of the plethora of times I've gone, I've genuinely asked and I've gone through the test and everything. So like
Well,
they've always come back saying I don't.
You
have
just
it.
know you're a little bit of a mover and a shaker, Tom Jeff. You're not really one to sit still in one spot.
Yeah.
In general, this is probably the most that I feel like you sit still.
Oh, 100%.
But
Yeah.
so it's what you learned ties into a little bit about what I learned, and this week with it, which is I mean I don't know if this is the thing, but have you all heard of this thing called the Gen Z stare?
Disassociating?
No, it's
Is
just,
it like the millennial pause?
I don't know. But
Okay, well, I don't know what the millennial
This
pause
is-
is, and I don't know
This
what
is
the
when
Gen
you
Z stare
start
is.
the millennial pause is when you start a video and you're like recording yourself and you're going to post it on something and you wait and then you go, hey guys,
yeah, well,
and then you start late, so it's called the millennial pause. But then
that's just buffering space in between, so your first
yeah,
words
but
and
you
last words
don't
aren't cut off.
you don't take out that spot. So
Oh,
it
yeah,
it-
yeah.
Oh,
they-
they leave it in post.
Yeah. people say it's the millennial pause, but then they say the Gen Z have a way of starting it where it's like a shake, and then it comes to them, and then it's the video. So it's not.
No, the Gen Z
It acts like you're
stare-
doing something first.
The Gen Z stare is like a
Lifeless.
social interaction thing that apparently is like a lot of people are complaining about within retail spaces. And I don't know, look, I fell down this TikTok rabbit hole. Maybe the algorithm got me. They're like, you're a man of a certain age. You want to be outraged by generational differences, don't you? Check this stuff out, because that's what TikTok does. But the Gen Z stare is like when you talk to like somebody who is working at like a retail location, and just like the basic interaction that should happen,
Out of here, Katie.
like greeting somebody as they walk through the door, like, hey, and then like, or you ask them sort of like a general question, but get the Gen Z stare.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But-
I know it.
And I also fell down the rabbit hole of like the comments, and then there's like Gen Zers that are defending that, like, we don't owe you any interact because you're a retail worker doesn't mean
That's
that
rude, dude.
Yeah.
It's
because you're a
rude.
retail worker.
I'll go to a table and I'll be like, hey, how y'all doing today? Can I like get you any drinks to start besides water? And I'll just get stares. And
Oh.
I'm like,
You have it in the service industry. It's happening to you.
sick, dude. Nothing to drink for you then. Oh, you want a drink? I can't hear you. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Don't just look at me. Oh, it pisses me off. It really pisses me off. I know exactly what
No,
you're
see, now
talking
it
about.
is.
Do you know?
It's, you know what it is? Brats.
It's but what they're saying is like it's a portion of maybe kids who kind of were socialized
Yes,
a little bit
Katie.
more during the pandemic, because
So they do not know how to talk to people.
and then a portion of like iPad kids, in the sense of like what somebody on TikTok said, not my words, but they were like, it's almost like as if they're staring at you trying to swipe to the next thing. And they're like waiting for that to happen, because they're like attention span doesn't want to be
That's actually insane.
on you.
And I
guys.
believe it.
Yeah. But I
Not-
also
That.
so I learned about the Gen Z stare, and then I was also somebody was talking about Gen Z.
Tommy
like,
Jeff is still, you're going to tell me that your sister, her sister was a witch, right? You're going to tell me that you don't have ADHD? You're insane.
all
grow
I'm
up,
doing,
bro.
Grow up, bro.
Get some Adderall.
all I am doing is doing exactly what you learned.
For too long.
Okay,
You
next,
have-
next.
Yeah, but no. So the other thing is like people
I'm
assume
fucking on to you.
I worked in IT for a while, right? And people always assume that Gen Z was very tech savvy. They're like, oh, this generation, they're so good, but they don't know how to troubleshoot, because all their issues are usually software based
Yeah.
things, right?
Mm.
And they just know how to fix like the slightest things of like restarting something. Crunching over there.
No, because I'm pissed. Get diagnosed, bro.
We got
I will say, without the beard, I can see you get a lot more red.
Sorry.
Holy crap! Look at tomato.
Sorry. That was a
so
good
it's so
one.
great. Hold on. So someone came up to me a couple days ago.
Yeah,
And they were
what
like,
do you do?
wow, you're really red. And I went, yeah, I'm pretty white. And I touched my face. And
That's
it
funny.
just left the it was so great.
You do get red when you laugh.
I do, yeah.
I like it.
Tom Jeff, you 1,000% have you tried to take anything for ADD ever? Have you ever been just taking the
I
Let's
can-
not
medication
ambush him
for-
about this, but
I can assure you, I have gone to incredible doctors across this country, and I don't.
I don't
have
think it's. I think
ADHD
it's just. It's a symptom of our generation in general. I don't think it's. I
Yeah.
think. I think it's just a human
You
condition.
know,
If we really,
fun fact: what I was actually diagnosed with was OCD.
Mm.
I'm not one of
I
those
have
people
OCD
that
too,
says
though.
that like, oh, I have OCD, like everything has to be so neat and has to be
No,
in
that's not
order
OCD.
and,
What
like,
OCD?
but I was diagnosed with OCD 3 years ago,
Okay.
I have
Um,
and
OCD
it was very interesting
Yeah.
to learn that.
to get back to the Gen Z stare.
Oh yeah, the
So-
Gen Z stairs. Sorry,
These
I keep
are-
taking us off track.
we're-
Our orbit is way out there.
This is Tommy Jeff
I
claiming. he
wonder
doesn't
what
have
that's
energy.
called.
Gen Z is also not good with technology. Like I think I was of a generation where we were the last ones to troubleshoot stuff.
Yeah,
Hmm.
because
Right?
we had because we were that generation that was able to like we're really into looking up things and kind of doing it ourselves.
And
But
I'm
the beauty of
remembering
it was that even when we looked it up, the internet didn't always have our answer.
they didn't always have every
Yeah,
answer.
So
you had
like
to
we
figure
had
shit
to,
out.
We had to
tinker
figure it out,
We
yeah.
had to take it apart. We had to put it back together. We had to make mistakes. We had to delete our hard drive.
and
Yeah.
and the internet, like
Exactly.
I remember when the internet. I mean, I'm probably dating myself, like getting the internet for the first time and being like, oh, I have all this information at my fingertips. Like that was exciting. And you wanted to learn exactly that. You wanted to troubleshoot, you wanted to do all those things. But I don't know. They came from a generation, I guess, that everything was just put together and whatever, ready to go or whatever. I don't know.
I mean, I had a MySpace and I was straight up coding.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
when I
yeah.
was like a little kid, like no one taught me how to do that. I was just
Yeah.
like straight up coding.
Like an Angel Fire account and shit and your live journal.
You
and
had to
like,
have it
throw
looking
in-
right, looking tight.
Yeah.
You know,
With
how
the
to learn how
music
to do
coming
it.
in, like all of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you had to fucking learn. Exactly. You had to learn. I remember
It
on
wasn't a copy and paste thing.
No, I had like a little box that you would scroll through and see all my friends and family and like a little blurb about them. Like I did that. I wouldn't know how to do that right now
yeah.
because I have forgotten all of it.
I-
But
Before,
like it's gone.
before I forget this comment made me laugh really hard, but they said that I laughed so hard I reset the white balance.
That's funny.
And I think that's just so great.
There's something with our. We're working through some technical issues with our cameras where I don't look. These are new.
Look, I'm a fucking tomato when I laugh. I get it.
No,
Pablo,
oh, you were
it was a
red when you
joke.
laughed,
Yeah,
for
it was
sure.
a joke at me, not the
Oh.
cameras.
Oh, see, there we go. The technical nerd in me just taking
Settle-
over there.
Settle
Yeah.
down. Settle
not,
down.
not funny when it has to be explained, dude.
Diddy, what did you learn this week?
So I went to my friend hosts trivia at Matter of Craft in Huntington every Tuesday, and we went last night. And I was like, I love trivia. I think I'm pretty good at it. I think I'll be good. And then I was like, no, I probably won't be good. Whatever. I'm just I'm just gonna be there for vibes. But I get there, and I actually was good at it. But I'm not good at the sports trivia. This is what it is. You distract me. But no. Anyway,
Every time Jeff just knows how to get to your ADD.
that's it. That's probably what
And
it
then
is. Anyways, I went in and I was like, oh, whatever. It's gonna be a fun game. We're just gonna sit, relax. Like maybe we miss a round or two because we're just gonna be talking and like not even caring. I got so locked in, I could not stop playing. And if people at my table were talking about something else, I was like, no, I need you on this. I don't know this and I need you on this. So I got super into it where I was like, I need hands on deck right now, y'all. And it just made me realize that I actually am competitive and I like to do trivia and I like to win trivia. So next Tuesday,
What's the theme?
well, no, it's all over the place. There's no theme.
Oh, dope. Next Tuesday.
oh, just general
Hold up.
trivia.
Where is
General.
this? Now, are you inviting me?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yes.
I need the
Trivia.
address and the time. I will be there if it's. Oh,
I'm not
no,
gonna
I'll be in
get-
San Diego next Tuesday.
Oh. Well,
All right. So the 29th.
Tuesday after.
Yeah, the 29th.
Tuesday next then.
In a
But
fortnight.
because I wanted good. I loved everyone I went with last night. So if anyone's watching, like we had a good solid team. We almost won. We doubled down on our last round, and then we got bumped to 4th place because we doubled down and like 1 or 2 answers weren't right.
But I mean, honestly, if you're not doubling down, like, are you doing trivia right?
No, I felt alive. I was like, do I like to gamble?
It's like double jeopardy.
Yeah.
It's like double
was like,
jeopardy.
double
The answer's
down.
Pluto. I'm betting it all.
Like I had no money on this situation whatsoever, and like the thing was like win a gift card to the restaurant or whatever, and I was literally like, bet it all, lose, who cares?
Gambling's fun if you have like,
and then I got a certain rush from it where I was like, do I like gambling? So
Yeah, you probably do.
and then
We can go to Vegas together.
risky.
too.
but we did lose. I mean, we got 4th place because of the double down, and also
Did you throw a fit? Did you like fucking break an iPad or
No,
throw your
it
phone
was-
against the floor?
it was really funny because one of my friends was like, fuck this, and he was like being funny, but it was like how I felt, but we were all laughing like so hard because he was like, fuck this,
Yeah, you should have.
fuck you guys, and then he was like,
Fuck this place.
he was like, you guys were all
One
talking
star
about
and
something
yell.
that didn't
Oh.
have anything to do with what we were talking about. And I was like, dude, but kind of, yeah. Like, I need everybody to be locked in with me because I was so locked in. I was
Yeah,
like,
this guy's got the right idea.
and it was my friend, and he was eating chicken wings almost the entire time. And he was like, yeah, that. And he was like saying the
That's
answers.
gonna be me if
man.
And I was like,
well, dude, that's me also.
I was so impressed. I was like, damn, that's cool. But I had clutch moments, I thought. Like they
Yes.
asked a question about Nancy Cartwright, and I was like, Bart Simpson. Don't even we don't even need a
I would have never even gotten
and then
that.
I answered a question about like a obscure play, and I was like,
It's like you're a nerd.
obscure play? Who am I? And then I answered a question about, I don't know, like all these weird things that I didn't think I knew, but I knew. So it was very cool and satisfying and validating. And you guys should all go so we can dominate and win, because there was these 3 old ladies, bro. I don't know how they knew what they knew, but they killed it.
I feel like if the 4 of us went in like matching shirts and shit, like some Deep Rip Shoes Nerdcast shirts, and be like matching jackets.
Like,
matching
we're here.
sleeveless shirts.
Yeah,
Take
Look,
it way too
we're
seriously.
here to fucking win.
I'm gonna fight whoever like is in second
Yeah.
place.
fuck
you know, like,
Ethel. All right, get out.
we got this. We got this.
yeah, Ethel.
Yeah.
There was 3 ladies
It's
there with
always
like
an Ethel.
Yeah.
blue hair. It was like
Hey,
gray, you know, and
that's
they
right.
they were killing it. And I was like, I got my eye on you.
Yeah,
You know what I
Ethel,
mean?
Gertrude, and
I was looking for
Margaret.
their
Yeah.
phones. I was
Sit
like,
down,
I know you're
Margaret.
googling some shit. How do you know who Lil Romeo is?
Yeah,
Ethel.
I know Laura. Oh my, is this
I haven't
for
heard that
real?
name in
That's
forever.
on for
If there's
real.
obscure like '90s hip hop trivia,
It was all over the place.
I would invite Nathan Haskell to get in on this.
He
probably with
should
me.
come. And my friend hosts it, and he's so funny, Cody Batchelor, and he is so funny, and you guys would have so much fun, and we should all go.
We
Let's
should
it.
do this. All
Uh,
right.
And
I
win.
I can go the 29th.
Well, I'm gonna go every Tuesday now and make it my whole personality.
Honestly, I support everything about this.
I'm gonna,
That is the
I'm gonna
best.
be everybody's problem.
I know they're mad when they see me
They're
walking.
just gonna
out.
be like the trivia night belt collector and shit.
I'm
Like
gonna have a belt. I'm
Yeah.
gonna make my own belt, bring it in, and be like,
you're gonna be the Ultimo Dragon of trivia nights. Also,
I'm
for
so
the
down.
record, you're getting compliment in chat on my fucking hat. By the way,
This is my hat.
Diddy's dressed like me. If
Yeah,
you guys
but
haven't
Diddy
figured
This
this
is actually my shirt.
out,
Diddy does
she
it
did,
better
that is
than
actually
you.
her shirt.
This is my shirt, and I thought I was like, it actually looks like a shirt Pablo would have. So wouldn't it be funny if I wore Pablo's hat?
We also have the glasses on.
And the glasses, that was a bit we were planning to do, and then, and also
You
you
didn't
judged
commit to
me
the
for
bit.
not reading back to back, and then you were like, you said it, you looked at me, and you're like, movies are back, baby. Looked at me like
That's
I'm
right.
dumb, and
I
I'm
was
like, I
judging
was
you.
just reading
Did you
what
feel
you
that
wrote.
judgment? As
Oh, I did.
We all felt that judgment.
He looked right at me, and I was
Looks
like,
could kill.
easy, bruh. Like you wrote what you wrote.
Did you?
I'm supposed to decipher that.
It's written properly.
It says back. Read it.
Oh, DC movies back are back, baby. Oh yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
DC movies are back.
Hey, I have a mild form of dyslexia. Okay, do you feel good about yourself now? Because
Are
it was making
DC
fun of my
movies back
disability.
or are they back?
Oh, they're back.
They're back.
I want my baby back.
I don't know how that just happened. Then I don't know. I just know what to read. It's fine.
She's just I know what to read.
You know
I
what
would have done it.
You
If
know what I meant.
I kind of did, but I guess I
You should
I
have just put your own spin and flavor on it. You should have just taken. You could have dominated
You
that.
guys spun it on me too quick.
It's a, you didn't know what to do. Yeah, you couldn't
I'm
think. You
scared.
couldn't think on the fly. You were like, oh, you could have done it. Could have done it, Didi.
Next time.
Missed your chance. But that's my hat you're getting complimented on. And I just needed
Thank
everybody
you.
in chat to be aware.
We should have a poll about if
That
I should
is-
keep it or not.
I like that hat when
There's
I
no
bought it.
poll. There's no poll if you should keep it because you are keeping it.
No, I can't keep it because it's too big for me.
Yeah, I have a huge head.
Yeah, dude. Why is your head so fat?
Because I got a big brain.
Oh,
Ty, what did you learn this week?
Pablo, what did you learn this week?
Yo, I already talked about the Gen Z
Yeah.
stare, buddy.
I was panicking because the HDMI cable was loose. How long was that loose?
Oh, I don't know.
Can you see the monitor?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
we're chill.
I panicked. I was like, give me a sec.
I learned
let
that
me readjust.
Diddy and Ty panic under pressure.
That's not a secret. That's
that
always
is
been a
not.
thing.
That's holy. That
On the
is
spot, y'all can't
100%
figure-
my whole vibe.
Man,
That's
I
my
love
But
it.
like that girl does not
personality.
do well under pressure. I can tell you that.
I used to be like that.
I'm not like that.
Then I grew up.
But-
No, I'm just kidding.
no, I
No.
stay the same height.
No,
Oh.
yeah, when it matters, it's just that it doesn't matter with the HDMI cable or the.
I'm just
But
kidding. I'm just kidding.
Ty, what'd you learn? You got to give us something, baby. You got to give us something.
Wow. What did I learn this week? Well, I learned I am getting older because
Yeah.
I was all excited. My niece was like, "Oh, I want to watch a movie." I'm like, "Okay, cool." I'm trying to get her like off her iPad and make her look at a different screen. At
Yeah.
least the
Stop
screen-
looking at that screen and come over here and look at this screen.
Yeah, it's
right
a little further
here.
away.
Look, and this is how screens are meant to be stared at
Dude,
on the wall,
on
not
the wall, not in front of your
not in front of
face.
your face, not in your hand.
Yeah,
Although that's like the screen that we always fantasized about growing up. But no, this is the screen.
dude, right? That's what I'm saying. And I'm like, you want to be like your uncle, wear glasses, like
Yeah.
prescription sunglasses and seeing glasses. Anyway, I was like stoked. I thought we are gonna watch a Studio Ghibli movie, and I'm like, cool. Like, we've been talking about this. You've been wanting to watch this movie.
Which
She
one?
goes, she wanted to see Where the Wind Rises,
Okay.
and I was
Sad.
like super stoked about it.
Cute.
And then she was like, I'm ready to watch K-pop Demon Hunter, and I'm like, what? She was like, yeah, the net. I'm like, no, I know what it is. I've seen it on social media. How do you know what that is? And I've seen it on YouTube. Like, they don't have TikTok, but they watch the YouTube Shorts,
Mm,
which is like the YouTube version of TikTok.
Yeah.
mhm. Like reels,
So-
but for YouTube.
Right. And so we watched this movie, and she's sitting down with me, and she's like singing all the songs. I'm like, have you seen this movie? She's like, no, but I saw it online. I'm like, man, like, I don't even know what song this is. Like,
Ty.
you know what this is. I don't know what this is.
Every episode, Ty comes more and more to realization of his mortality.
Dude, it's gonna be like that. What's that meme where like they get older?
I mean, it's 1,000% the Simpsons theme scene
Yeah,
that we always
no, it's
quote.
No,
I'm like,
am I
oh,
so
rock up,
out of touch?
yeah, you
No,
don't know
it's the
what
children that are wrong.
And now you're mad at
you used to know what
What
it
it
was,
was,
man.
they
But then they
changed what
changed what
it
it
was.
is.
What it is weird and scary.
Yeah.
What happened to you?
No way. You thought
That
you were gonna rock out
is-
forever.
forever.
This sidekick is peak technology.
Dude,
Sidekick.
Look at this. It's got a camera, and I can get on my MySpace
dude
and communicate with people everywhere. Have the internet.
the sidekick.
So yeah, you learned that you're
You
getting
learned that-
older.
I learned that I'm getting older, and I can't. What did we talk about? I
The
can't.
music.
Yeah, I can't listen to the same song over and over again. Like, I get it. If you guys have seen the
Oh,
movie,
that's having kids, buddy.
yeah, I guess that's what it is.
You know how many times I listen to the same thing? I like, and even stuff that you love. It's like I can only, man. I'm glad my kids are getting into new things. I feel like
Well, no, for me, I listen to the same stuff, and like I know what my Spotify Wrapped is going to be because I'll be like, I listened to that song.
it's like it's
A
been
lot.
Hamilton for the last 10 years
100
strong, y'all.
It's always Hamilton.
It's like,
It's always-
I just went on a
I mean,
Hamilton,
I'm not same.
but I will listen to the same songs over and over and over and over and over and over again.
right. Like, but that's the thing. It's like something you enjoy.
Yeah, you were saying that it
'Cause
has
I-
to be something you enjoy.
It's yeah, because I'm the same way. Like, Bring Me the Horizon's like constantly my number one artist on Spotify, Apple Music, whatever. But all my friends are posting this K-pop Demon Hunter, one of the two songs, and I'll tell you, the movie's good. I would probably watch it again. I cannot go out of my way and listen to these songs again.
Mm.
Like I'm not. It's a good song. I'm glad people are enjoying it. People can enjoy things. But like I'm not gonna go out of my way, put it on my Instagram story.
I'm not gonna go out of my
go
way to listen to
the song.
something fucking new. You with your
I'll listen to music from like my artists.
What's this? I know of this K-pop Demon Hunter show or whatever.
Look, it's just a ripoff of Demon Slayer. I'm gonna
it's
say
this.
it.
What's crazy
I'm gonna say
is
it.
I don't know if you told me this. It's the studio that should have been working on
It
across
is.
the
It is Sony Animation,
Spider-Verse
and the same
2 or
team
whatever.
that were the same studio that was supposed to be working on Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse 2. There's so many memes of people like
Across the
celebrating
Spider-Verse.
whatever. They're like celebrating this movie's coming out, then it's like that depressed, sad frame, and it's like realizing that this is the team that's supposed to be working.
Yeah, you guys happy? You
Spider-Man.
guys
Yeah.
happy? You got this K-pop, and so you get Gen Z stares.
I heard it's amazing.
K-pop.
It is a fun movie, and like I'd watch it again.
I
Like
thought it was a show.
I thought it was a show too, honestly.
Yeah,
Again,
it is a show.
No,
Isn't it?
it's a
It's
movie.
Okay.
It's an hour and 39 minutes.
Is it good?
Well, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
I heard it's amazing.
I'm gonna watch it. I heard the
Oh.
music's really good.
Oh, I've heard the music's really good, but not worth going out of your way for.
Thank
for
you.
I heard,
posting.
I heard from a
yeah.
Someone
friend
really
of a
wise
friend,
probably
yeah.
said that.
You know,
Yeah.
somebody made a reel about it,
Oh.
saying that if you like Sinners, that you
I
would,
did see that reel.
that you would like.
Because it deals with themes of like how music can transcend time and bring people together, and it's a good message for kids and people, and I like the folklore behind it. It's just like I'm not a K-pop person, so like I
Old
can't.
man yells at cloud.
Yeah, isn't it like yells at clouds, or yells at
Sad.
sky, and he's like
Sad.
Oh, he yells at sky. Old man shakes
I
fist
made
at
the
sky.
Yeah, I made the newspaper.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Like
that-
go watch it, go experience it.
it is
it's
the
a fun,
kids.
it's a
The
fun
kids that
time.
are wrong.
Your kids, yeah, the kids are wrong.
It's the
No,
ki-
I think your kids. I think everyone here would genuinely enjoy it. It's a fun movie. I'm not saying it's a bad. It's a fun movie. Like I'd watch it again.
Oh, you would? Okay.
Yeah.
But would you take that over into the Spider-Verse?
No.
No, because I like Demon
or
Slayer,
across the
but
Spider-Verse too?
I'm just a violent person. It's not violent enough. I like Demon Slayer.
I thought it would be violent.
I feel like all
This
of this, we
kid show.
just all learned that we're just angry aging people.
Yeah.
So much, we're all
Exactly what it
aging
is.
so much. Olivia's like, I enjoyed trivia night.
Wow.
And then Tommy Jeffer's
Settle
like,
down.
I hate going to movie theaters.
Everything's sticky.
And I'm like Gen Z stares, and then Ty's like fucking kids, fucking K-pop.
I think
We're all
you
just
can-
angry right now.
Well,
Okay.
I just want to say,
Shit.
Katie says, Ella says she agrees with Ty, and it's a lot of music and hot people.
Hey,
Damn.
nothing wrong with music and
then-
hot people.
Katie
90s
also
was
said
that.
Sinners.
The 90s was that?
Yeah, that
Katie
was the
said-
90s.
Damn, I do think that we all learned that we're old.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not anything new that I've learned.
Katie says we went a full episode last week without talking about Sinners.
Not this week, baby. You thought I was done.
Sinner.
I'll
It's
never be
streaming now on
done.
HBO Max.
I'm
I did.
gonna have to
I did
watch
learn
this.
something about Sinners. If you do want to talk about Sinners before we get into the news, and
I
stuff.
always want to talk about it.
apparently, like, I don't. Man, this is all secondhand, so I'm gonna sound like drunk uncle or whatever.
So I'm not Superman.
There's a better podcast than us that talked about. Mark Bernard was talking about. I think who the costume designer on Sinners was supposed to be the costume
Yes.
designer for the
Blade.
Blade show.
Oh yeah, so all the costumes were like,
She had a bunch of 1930s costumes
Mhm.
because Blade was going to have a period piece.
mhm.
So, and it's funny because one of them was like a vampire Marvel show, but then she had all these like not leftover, but put together costumes and looks that were 1930s for another vampire thing, and it worked out for Sinners. So you didn't really get Blade, but you did get to see a little bit of some potential looks costumes from Blade
All right.
in Sinners.
Yeah, I mean, you did that pretty good.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
You
we,
didn't sound like drunk uncle.
no, we mentioned that before too.
Have we talked about that?
No, we had a meme about it in our group chat. I don't think we talked
Oh.
about it.
It all blends together.
It's all the
Mm.
We
Oh,
gotta,
yeah.
this is why we
Got
can't have a
old.
group chat. We gotta wait
Oh.
to just talk to each other live on the air.
Bruh, I'm not old. Look at how sleeveless my shirt is.
Look at
Hey,
my
if I was old, would I be wearing sleeveless shirts like this, huh?
Look at the mobility.
look at the hat.
Look
Hey.
what I can do right now.
I'm waiting for the my back.
No, but my back like really hurts.
But
Titty's
legit,
wearing a
there it
pillow.
is.
Titty's got a bad
She's
back.
wearing a pillow for her butt.
I stole it from the cat.
It's the, oh yeah, it's the-
Oh, that's where it went.
The
I was
donut.
wondering why Beignet wasn't in his bed.
You saw me do it.
I thought
uh,
you just brought him to the sofa.
Oh no. I brought the
No.
bed.
All right, where do you guys want to start with this news? Let's go. Let's get into this.
Oh, Kesha dropped a new album.
Oh, we're not talking about that.
Pass.
randomly?
We're not talking about Kesha's new
I thought
album.
we were just talking about news
No.
and stuff.
Is
and, like,
Kesha
that's
the word?
news. No, Kesha's not the word.
Album.
album.
All right, let's start here.
But you know the last time
Oh,
Kesha was
was it?
relevant?
Never.
We had 9 planets.
I don't think.
The ninth
Kesha was-
one being
It's Pluto.
Pluto.
It's Pluto. He's trying to throw me off, bro.
Are you
Uh,
sure about that?
Planet.
Tommy
And are you
John,
sure it's not-
There's a lot of Nintendo heavy news you need to pay attention to.
There
here.
is.
So-
The Legend of Zelda's been cast for
Well,
Link.
no,
and,
hold on. You're jumping ahead.
Oh,
How
well.
about you let me navigate the news?
I don't know where you want me
Right
to go.
here, right here.
Right here.
I don't know where you want me to go. I can't see that.
Are you drunk?
You're just jumping ahead. Are you drunk?
Look, this is not water. I don't know what's inside.
We could potentially be getting a Donkey Kong movie. There's 2 bits of Donkey Kong news, actually. But this is according to Collider. A Super Mario Brothers movie spin-off may be in the works. Nintendo is currently hard at work with both Super Mario Brothers Movie 2, Legend of Zelda Movie, which are in various stages of production. However, another notable IP has entered Nintendo's movie cycle, as the video game company has started making in early moves to bring the project to life. Following his debut in the Super Mario Brothers movie in 2023, Donkey Kong might be the next to enter the big screen.
Would it be Seth Rogen?
Yeah, I think so. From what I can, he played Donkey Kong, and
I'd be down.
Benny's just in this comic book box over here. It's hilarious. Sorry, he's being such a cat. Who else? Wasn't there a Diddy Kong as well? Who had like a little kind of appearance as well. And then Cranky Kong was obviously.
My name is Diddy King. Why don't you joke about that? Why don't you do more bits about that?
Because that's not funny.
Because it's not as funny as Sean.
Diddy Kong.
I don't
Diddy
think
Kong.
it's funny what you do.
Lots out of this.
Give me.
Anyways, with an
TV
interview with
after
Screen
this.
Rant in
Give me a
2023,
White Claw.
Seth Rogen did express his interest in the Donkey Kong spinoff, and he pitched the idea for what it could be about. According to the actor, he thinks DK's solo adventure should be based on Donkey Kong Country, as he loves the video game due to its fast-paced nature, thinking it's the perfect title to be transformed onto the big screen. So that was in 2023. He did express that interest. I'm sure the right script comes along. Seth Rogen's in for it. And would you guys want to see a Donkey Kong movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I would
yes.
definitely watch
I
it.
would go see a Nintendo movie for sure.
Any Nintendo movie, you're like,
Yeah.
I'm in.
Unless it's like, I'll always watch the first iteration of whatever it is, but if there's ever a sequel, the first one has to truly like be great.
What about the Super Mario Brothers original movie?
Never
with
saw it.
Bob Hoskins and holy smokes, you've never seen the movie with Bob Hoskins and freaking John Leguizamo. That is this weird
Nope.
science
And
fiction.
you know what's really funny? My brother.
I have like the special edition steel book from like Australia.
Yeah, I see that.
With like all the original art and everything.
What's really funny is my brothers watched it before they went and saw the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah,
What a great move.
and they all said that I should have done the same thing. But no, I've never seen that one. And I feel like if I genuinely did watch it, I don't think I would see this. I don't think I would have seen the new Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yeah, because you can't top this perfection that already exists within this Super Mario Brothers
I don't know if I'm getting like
film.
I don't know if I'm getting the perception of like an actual like good movie, or if I'm getting the perception of I like cats, so this is good.
No, it's
No,
not.
it-
Yes.
That
Okay.
is fair,
That is
like-
but it is one of the best movies ever.
Dude, you fucking with the glasses, really?
And the White Claw.
Pablo, how would you get on the couch? What happened?
yeah,
Oh,
how
what
did
the
you
heck?
how did you do that?
How do, who is that?
No, hold on.
Take this. Stop.
Diddy, you're being a donkey right now.
I will.
No, look, it is, yeah, probably in the same way that I love cats is how I love the Super Mario Brothers movie. It is fucking batshit weird and crazy, and like, how the fuck did this happen? How did we get to this? And there's so much interesting story to it that I'm just like, I'm obsessed. I mean, I have the script right here with the Blu-ray. That's the art book.
No,
well-
it's so good.
But it
No, and
is,
that's
but,
fair, and that's
but also
fair.
part of it is like so 90s.
Hold it up so the audience can see.
That it is good. So I've always wanted to do this cosplay too, and I'm still probably going to do it at some point. but like the like
boots that they wear.
the boots is really the key to that.
So
And I don't know, I fucking love it. I love this whole thing. It just because it was at a time where it's like there wasn't a video game movie, and it was like so very much like there was no story aside from the 8-bit Mario. Like the Super Mario Brothers did it movie, newer one did it like right, like, and obviously we've gotten more advanced Mario games since then, but at the time all they had to go off of was the fucking crazy Super Mario Brothers World fucking show, right? So I mean, not show. I mean, yeah, I guess the original show with fucking Captain Lou Albino, but the fucking there was cartoons. I guess there was weird cartoons, but then there was just the Super Nintendo game with like Yoshi, and those characters were not in the other iteration. I don't know. So this fucking Bananas fucking movie that is kind of David Lynch-esque in a fucking weird way. Maybe because I'm just thinking of
weird movies.
No, the actor that plays Koopa, fucking.
Oh, I see. Just because the
'cause-
actors in it.
No, but also I don't know. Maybe
But no, I get what you mean. It's very avant-garde and strange.
yeah.
Off-putting. It is off-putting.
okay, first of all, I'm looking at these characters and how they humanize them.
Yeah.
And they're fucking creepy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is off-putting.
It's
It
Dennis
is
Hopper.
very much.
Sorry, Dennis
it is
Hopper
very much
plays.
a '90s variation of like
Yes.
what you would absolutely
But Dennis Hopper's. So it's fucking crazy because I don't know. There's like a weird story of like de-evolution. There's like an alternate dimension where people evolved from reptiles instead of primates. So the alternate dimension is where basically the Mushroom Kingdom, and it's insane. And fucking Dennis Hopper as Koopa. Maybe that's just I'm just thinking of Blue Velvet.
That's probably what you're.
Yeah.
thinking.
So
But like I said, it's strange. So yeah,
they
it's-
go
it
into like
would
a
be-
weird sex dominatrix
it
club.
would be up his alley if he were to make a movie about video games. It would be that.
And apparently there's
I
a
get what
lot
you
of
mean.
controversy behind this film too. Like, I don't know. We have
No
to deep dive
way!
into it. And Dennis Hopkins was apparently, Bob Hoskins was apparently very drunk the entire time because the production was so poorly put together and run. And apparently John Leguizamo annoyed the shit out of him.
Oh,
I
I
don't know.
love that.
So you have to watch that Nintendo movie.
That's fair. I'll watch it. But I will say all the speculation of a Donkey Kong movie is based off of a copyright filing by Nintendo
Yes.
and is not actually confirmed.
It's not confirmed. This is from Colliders.
Yeah.
We may be getting a Donkey Kong movie, but what is
There was a
crazy-
leak,
It,
as in
It's
Wiki.
just filing.
it wasn't a leak. It was actually filed with the Copyright Office from Nintendo for it. And Universal actually sued Nintendo for Diddy Kong movie rights or over a Diddy Kong movie that never happened.
What?
Yeah, there was a lawsuit from Universal to Nintendo with it. And it's ironic that Universal would be the studio that partners with them, that Nintendo partners with to create this potential movie.
Interesting. Well, I mean,
'Cause they've
that's who
got-
made the Mario movie.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Which is why it's like kind of humorous that this is the studio that they would be choosing to partner with.
Yeah, I mean, they already have they already have the movie rights for everything, don't they? Like, as long as they're continuously making movie rights, they have rights for more Nintendo movies or stuff in that universe. Isn't that how that works?
I don't know the actual legal agreements, so I can't speak at depth with it.
I want to say when you get a when you get like a contract to create or franchise or whatever it may be, that's normally what happens. Is it basically makes you like if you have X amount of time to produce a film in order to hold on to the rights to
Mhm.
make another one or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
So that's how like Fox and whatnot kept all the X-Men things, and that's how they even kept the original like Fantastic Four film because they made a movie that never got released as well. I don't know. Anyways, but no. Speaking of Donkey Kong, Tommy Jeff, you have a Switch.
I do.
Uh,
There's a game coming out this
although
Friday.
I don't love IGN. I don't think they're really accurate for anything, but this is a big deal because
I
Tommy
will.
was even saying they never give anybody a 10.
No, they don't give anyone a 10. But I will also say the same studio that made Mario Odyssey made Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Yeah, and that's what
And
Bonanza got a 10 on
Donkey
IGN.
Kong Bonanza, almost across the board from most ratings that have released, have usurped Super Mario Odyssey. And I'm really excited about it because I am ready to just be Donkey Kong and just rage smash through everything.
Oh, yeah, a little rampage.
Yes.
I fucking love Super Mario Odyssey. It's the same studio.
Same studio.
Isn't that so? Nintendo, I'm assuming, has like different. I guess it's not like all internal.
No, so Nintendo has some studios, but there's a ton of studios that work with Nintendo and have specific rights with that to or have specific legal agreements that they can only work with Nintendo. And the studio that made Mario Odyssey, I believe, is a third-party studio that can only really work with Nintendo.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll double check that.
That's fun. Well, that is how certain things I feel like tend to work, like get like contracted exclusively to yeah, I mean like
yeah. Well,
big
because
tech
like
does
it's
that
like,
all the time, right? That's a big tech thing in general. Like
yeah, it's like
Procreate, for example, is an iPad exclusive app. It's a really fucking cool app that tattoo artists, designers, and whatnot use, and it's very powerful and crazy cheap, but it can only be exclusively be used on an iPad.
yes.
I think so. Same thing.
And it's like what we see in like Hollywood and everything. Like Reese Witherspoon owns her own studio. Adam Sandler owns his own studio.
Yeah.
And like you're only going to be able to get those two actors and actresses and others like that if you hire their studio to do it.
Yeah, because they're making the movies the way they
exactly. And
feel
like
that's
that's
best for their performers, kind of thing.
that is also to capitalize the amount of money that they make on the project and everything. And like that is also kind of like what that's kind of like with gaming as well.
Same thing.
Mhm.
Well, hot damn. So you're gonna get it.
I will be, yeah.
I still don't have a Switch 2,
You're missing out.
but I'm tempted.
And the studio
Switch
that made Odyssey and made Donkey and made Bananza are in fact owned by Nintendo.
Okay, so they're like just like DC Studios is friggin' from Warner Brothers, basically as
Correct.
well. Right, got you. So it's still under the big major umbrella.
Yeah.
Switch 2?
It is coming out for the Switch 2. I believe it is backwards compatible to Switch 1.
The Donkey Kong
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
That's what I asked them.
That would okay. So is that Donkey Kong game going to be able to be played on Switch 1 as well? Because that would be amazing. Because I'm not buying a Switch 2 anytime soon, but maybe I will. I don't know.
No, Switch 2 exclusive.
Dang, sons of guns. From one, okay, this is what you jumped the gun on, Tommy Jeff.
Oh no, did I jump the gun on something?
You jumped the gun.
Oh man, Kesha.
Gun jumper. Is that the
Yeah,
word?
It's not.
Are you sure about that?
Kesha?
Look, I
It's
love
planet
Kesha
Earth.
was the
It's
word.
Pluto.
Is it Pluto?
Kesha dropped a new
Is it
album.
Kesha? Is it Orbit?
It's Kesha.
I haven't heard you say orbit. Oh, you have said orbit.
I've said Orbit more than I've said Pluto.
You're derailing this.
It's for sure
Anyways.
Kesha.
Anyways, Kesha
We're
released an
derailing
out. Anyways,
No,
okay. Zelda.
Legend of Zelda
Yeah,
live
Zelda.
action movie cast. Bo Bragson and Benjamin Evan Ainsworth. Oh, Benjamin Evan Ainsworth. Sorry, as Zelda and Link.
They look really young.
They are really young.
So 15 is how old
I
he
get it.
is.
I understand.
I don't know how old she is.
I know
'Cause
that they're
he was
little.
just confirmed. They were both confirmed.
Well, for a while there was talks about Hunter Schafer being Zelda, and people were like in an uproar about it,
Mm-hmm.
They
right?
look like
She
Because yeah.
they is it
They look like Zelda.
they look like Zelda.
Yeah.
They would have been really good. But I get it. They're supposed to be younger. Zelda's supposed to be younger.
Yeah, much
15.
younger.
Yeah, I get
I
it.
think it's also like
But
I
doesn't
think it's
Hunter
also,
Schafer play like a already 16, 17-year-old character on Euphoria? Or is their character like a little bit older or whatever? You don't know?
Yeah, but that was how long did Euphoria? How long ago?
It was a while
that?
ago now. I feel like anybody coming back on that cast does
They
not
must
look-
be how old?
it needs to be like Euphoria the college years or something. They need to
college.
it just needs to be a fast forward for the next season. Yeah, like Saved by the Bell the college years.
What? How do you do fellow kids?
Hey there, fellow young kids. Yeah, Nintendo and Sony's live action Legend of Zelda movie has unveiled its Zelda and Link in a social media post today. Nintendo's Miyamoto.
Miyamoto.
Oh yeah, okay. Miyamoto revealed that Bo Braxton will be playing Zelda and Benjamin Evans Ainsworth as Link, alongside what seems to be a first look of the photos of the actors in costume, which I don't have pulled up here, which I need to. I guess, is that them in costume? Look, you can look at the post through Nintendo. It's not much to go off.
Yeah, so she's wearing a blue top, and then he's wearing like a dark green, raggedy looking cloak.
Classic.
Yeah.
But you could barely, I feel like, make out exactly what they're.
You know what's interesting is have y'all seen Haunting of Hill House?
Yes.
And Haunting of Bly Manor or
Yes.
whatever.
I have
So
not.
Benjamin was in Bly Manor.
Yes, that's what he's
Yeah, he
most
plays the young.
famously
He plays
known
Miles.
for.
Yeah, he plays
Yeah.
Miles.
Is for that show. And
He was also in Pinocchio.
yes, he was in the
Guillermo del Toro one.
no, the Zemeckis Disney one.
Mhm.
Was that
Like-
Robert Zemeckis that did that?
Yeah, that was the Robert
The
Zemeckis.
Yeah. Like
the
it's like the
partially animated.
it's
Tom
the
Hanks
direct
one?
tran-
Tom
yes, the Tom Hanks with the
Mhm.
bad Italian accent one.
Yeah, he was the
Oh,
voice of
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio.
Yeah. He was the voice of Pinocchio.
Interesting.
And then I guess Bo Braxton is known for Renegade Nell, the Radleys, Three Girls, and Censor. According to
Renegade
IMDb.
Nell. She plays a little sister in Renegade Nell.
Haven't seen it.
I told you guys last year to watch it.
Oh,
It's
Did
so
you?
so good. It's not renewed for a second season, but
Three
it
Girls?
was. Well, no, not at all. But she plays one of the little sisters.
okay. Well, now she is Princess Zelda. I don't
Like that. No.
Right.
I don't want to see a Zelda movie, but do you,
You
want to see a
don't?
Zelda movie as like a
Here's okay. So
Wait,
I'd
before
be
you
so-
answer this, Donkey Kong, Mario, Zelda. Where do you rank each one
but
like game wise or movie wise?
game wise?
Okay.
Oh, that's a
Okay.
good one.
So
'Cause, like-
Zelda is my favorite game franchise.
Okay, I thought so. So
ever.
how do you feel about
so
this?
Zelda, yeah. So you are
Donkey
the,
Kong is probably one of my like I've played every Donkey Kong game, but I've never gone back to replay any of them.
Okay.
Mario, I've replayed 3 of 4 of them, and there's a ton of those.
let me tell you,
Um,
that Mario Odyssey game is a
Oh, it's
masterpiece.
fantastic! Yeah, I've gone back and played that. That is one of 3 or 4 Mario games I've gone back to play.
Finn and I still revisit stuff. We beat the game, but there's still like a bunch of stuff you can do
Yeah.
after the fact and
Um,
to complete it, and it's crazy fun.
yeah, Donkey Kong of those 3 is at the bottom of the list for those. Like, comes in at 3rd, and
Oh.
and like honestly, I think it's because Odyssey, Super Mario Galaxy, and Galaxy 2, and even 3D World, honestly, are amazing. Like hands down, some of the best games ever made. But Zelda is one of those things, and like Mike and Katie play Link to the Past with me, and like we'll race, aka I play through faster, and then they take their time.
Yeah, you want to enjoy the
Uh,
scenery. It's not about you're going to beat the game eventually.
Yeah, the thing is for me is I just run around.
That's what so I've been doing that in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Like over the last like month and a half, I think I've put like an additional 200 hours into Zelda again. So
Wow.
Explore.
but no, I am more likely to go see a Mario movie and a Donkey Kong movie because I'm not as emotionally attached to those game franchises.
Right. So if they did this, you'd be like,
To where I have a very set vision and like what I expect out of Zelda. And the
Mhm.
beauty of Zelda is it has changed a handful of times throughout its inception.
What's the best Zelda game?
Link to the Past, hands down. In
Not
my
Ocarina of Time.
opinion. Ocarina of Time's great, but I would go Majora's Mask before I go Ocarina of Time.
Ooh, this guy.
If we're going back to that.
this guy.
But I'm very opinionated on this.
Yeah, I can tell.
But I will absolutely go see Legend of Zelda. I am excited to kind of see what they do.
Yeah.
But I'm very nervous because
Yeah.
of what the game's kind of established.
For sure. And it's like
Do you think also?
your childhood,
Yeah.
your adulthood, your a deep like I love
Well,
that's one of the
so-
first games I ever played.
my parents got me into gaming. And they got me and my brothers into gaming because of Zelda. My
Yeah.
mom's favorite game is the original Zelda.
Yeah.
And
Great game.
they like my parents would stay up all hours of the night playing this game and that was our introduction.
Yeah.
Not anything else. It wasn't Pokemon, it wasn't Mario, it wasn't Final Fantasy, like it wasn't any of those.
Yeah.
It wasn't Sonic, it was Zelda. So like yeah,
My dad got us, my sister and I, a Nintendo 64, and we had Mario 64, Mario Kart, and Zelda. Whatever, what Zelda was that?
Wait, which one?
The Zelda for Nintendo 64?
64, yeah.
That's
Ocarina
of Time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And those are the only 3 games we had, and we played them like crazy. And Chanel was so good at Zelda, and I just ran around opening chests. I don't think I ever
destroying pots, cutting the grass.
I don't think I ever actually played that game besides just running around, but it was still like a really good childhood memory for me. And yeah, I love it. I love it.
Yeah, like I mean,
definitely never played it for real, I don't think.
What was the cartoony one on GameCube? Why am I blanking? Right now?
Wind Waker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you're in the sailboat and everything. The the Sea of Red Dragons.
See,
I loved that game.
One of the trivia questions last night were what were all the cups of Mario Kart on the GameCube? And we got
like
2
mushroom, flower, star. Wasn't there like is there like a feather?
Yep. And there's a special
And
cup, which is the which is what the crown.
All right. Well, I got that one wrong, but no, because I said like not from GameCube. I didn't do.
Well, just mushroom, star, and flower back on the OG, right?
Yeah, we said all those, but we
You
said
missing
Leaf.
Oh yeah, because Leaf is
It
Mario
looked like
Kart 7.
Yeah.
That's right.
And so we said some different ones, not GameCube. I never had a GameCube.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you would have come in clutch in that moment.
See,
Oh, yeah.
Original Zelda came out in 1986. Let me ask you this: would you prefer? So this is what my only beef is. Do we want a live action Zelda, or would you have preferred an animated, something a little bit more around the lines of the Super Mario
Honestly,
Brothers?
I don't
movie?
want a Zelda movie.
Me
I
neither!
I don't want the movie. Like
I don't want it either. Stop it.
I'm
too
excited
much.
because here's the thing. The Sonic
Might
like the way the
cool,
Sonic
though, to
movies
be
went, like in
devil's advocate. It might
Well,
be really
whoa,
cool.
so because like the way the Sonic movies went, like
Oh, you're gonna
They-
be devil's advocate. for
they
Nintendo?
turned out to be they got better, but no. And they did a good job with Super Mario Brothers in 2023.
Yeah.
They did a good job with that movie.
Hey, brother, they did a good job with Super Mario Brothers 1997 or whatever.
I'm not
So-
saying they didn't. I have no skin in that fight.
Yeah.
Like I can't say the one way or the other.
Right.
But I would much rather see like additional Mario movies or Donkey Kong movies.
1993,
or Kirby
sorry.
and
Hot
stuff
dang.
like that.
I know, man, but the
So-
IP's just sitting there and they're like
Money.
and then, but what if they make it really good? They
Well-
probably won't.
Maybe they will. I
might.
feel like most Nintendo is very protective over their IPs.
They know the
They
pressure.
are.
They have that pressure.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they have that pressure. for
So
sure.
I'll
Well, and like Nintendo is very much about we want you to enjoy this,
Yeah.
so it doesn't have to be perfect.
Oh my God, I'm
right?
so
and
sorry.
I absolutely love that too because
I'm-
they choose enjoyment over anything else.
I'm so distracted because I'm just pulling up the Super Mario Brothers 1993 IMDb and they're playing the trailer without sound and I'm just mesmerized. I'm just like,
You
fuck,
are
this movie's
such a
crazy badass.
None of us could see this, by the way.
Hot shit, I know, but it's like I need you guys, Tommy, Jeff, you fucking see this wild ass fucking movie at some point. Just look up the fucking trailer to this. But just go
He
there,
turned his
IMDb.
entire screen for you to see.
Yeah,
And
you
you
didn't
didn't look up.
you weren't even looking when I
You don't
turned my
even
screen
care.
just now. You don't even care what I'm talking about, but it's just crazy.
I
I was told to keep
feel
us
like
on time.
you have to be a certain type of like a campy movie to watch that and be like, that's incredible.
It's
Also,
Okay,
it
first
might-
of all,
it might
first
be
of
a
all,
thing.
I'm gonna be honest.
It might
I'm gonna
be.
be. I'm
It
gonna,
might be a thing where you miss the boat. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
if you didn't watch it,
It
at a
had-
certain age,
At a certain time,
at a
yes.
certain time, you might watch it now and be like, that's crazy.
You'll be like, what
Why
the
do you
fuck?
think? But
It's not Super
okay,
Mario
like they get
Brothers.
arrested, they take mugshots. Okay, first of all, I'm watching this right now.
Genius.
And
No
the
notes.
thing is like I would have never if they did not put Super Mario Brothers in big bold letters like 30 times in this clip.
You would never guess.
I would have never known this was Mario.
what
I'll tell
about
you
the
the
little
best-
plumber outfit?
I'll tell you the best part about this
Like,
movie is they
what?
talk about Mario. There's a scene where Mario and Luigi are on a double date, and they're like, "Oh, Luigi's my adopted brother," because that's how Bob Hoskins talks. Luigi's my adopted brother, or whatever. And then he's like, "Yeah, Mario took me in when I was a kid, Remember, and they're like, "Oh, Mario, what's your last name?" Mario. And he's like, "Your name is Mario.
Mario?
What's your name? Luigi. What's your last name? Mario. Mario, and Luigi Mario." Is their name?
It's too good, honestly.
It's
It's
their
too
fucking
good.
names is
All right,
Mario,
so it sounds
Mario.
like we're gonna have a viewing party of this.
Absolutely on this Blu-ray.
Yeah, because you own it. You have a
And
TV, and we'll watch it.
I have
Yeah.
that 4K LG. Oh, dude, we're doing it.
All right, done.
Oh,
We're gonna have a
good
viewing
hell.
night.
All right.
We'll order a
And
pizza
we'll watch
and do it
Young
tonight.
Frankenstein. But if you guys
Hey,
Get over this
anyways,
young Frankenstein.
No, because I'm pissed.
No, because
James
I'm
Gunn
What are
That
you
is an
talking
orbit that I don't want to go into.
It's
Oh,
orbit.
good. I can start the
it's
new
100%
timer.
orbit.
made
100% orbit is the word.
James Gunn and Millie Alcock shared this image today after Superman. So Tommy Jeff saw Superman today,
I did.
and I told Didi, I'm like, "I'm sorry, Didi, we're gonna inevitably spoil it." She was like,
Okay.
"Well, you gotta wait." I'm
We'll
like,
warn
"Well,
the
look, this isn't how the
audience.
internet works anymore."
But
Avengers,
I said
new Avengers or Thunderbolts spoiled it fucking weekend of.
I'm fine.
Remember Deadpool announced it before the movie came out.
I will say, oh
Yeah.
yeah, oh my god, I will. They did that at fucking
It,
Comic Con.
it came out on the 13th, right? Officially.
It came out on that Thursday officially, and then at Comic-Con that Thursday they did it. I saw it Wednesday. Thank God. I
No, I
avoided
mean
all of that.
Superman, right?
Oh, Superman came out last Thursday. correct.
All the spoilers are out there for Superman already.
Technically, Pablo and I saw it on Tuesday.
Oh
so
my
it
god!
has
And
been a week.
crypto.
I will spoil this. We're gonna spoil this movie a little
So
bit. If you
spoiler
haven't seen
alert.
it, I'm so sorry.
It's been out a week. Go watch it.
It hasn't been out. It's gonna. No, I will say this about the movie, and I think there's a lot of
Tommy
people
Jeff
that,
never watched
What?
that haven't seen.
Look, if I've seen it in the first week,
That's what I said.
there's
Tommy,
no
I
excuse
hate
for
that
anyone
argument
else.
because it's just because
Are
they
you even
invited
really a
you to go
fan?
see it.
I will say
I'm
they
not
this.
invited
saying-
you as well.
I had to work. Some of us work.
Yeah, I was. I was
Olivia's got
at
a
work today
job.
too. Yeah, I was at work today too.
Oh,
I will say this. Even with the spoilers,
I
of
don't care.
knowing what
Lay it
happens
on
in
me.
this
What
movie,
happens? Tell me.
it is such
Crypto.
a great movie. No, it's
Oh
kind of not.
my gosh!
Wait,
Clark
can I-
Kent is Superman.
I don't want to derail this, but this is part of it. Is that have you guys seen the outrage about crypto being like a mutt?
Oh yeah, I said
Yeah,
that to the
but-
meme.
And
Yeah,
the
and
meme to the
who
group.
cares?
the meme being like
Dog's
a
not sexy enough
buff
for you?
little weird dog, and it's like you want a dog that looks like a dick,
Yeah.
and that's your America's dog. Like, what do you mean? And like the adoption rates for little mutts have gone through the roof
Yep.
because of crypto, and it's like James Gunn had to be woke about it. What the hell is woke about having a little terrier mutt be crypto? Like, what do you mean?
They're
And
running out of things to
also,
complain about.
he wasn't a bulldog anyway. So, like,
Yeah.
why do you
No.
want him to be a buff little weird bulldog looking dog?
This could be
Not
internet.
to say anything bad about
Look,
those dogs
I
either,
think-
but like, what a weird thing to be mad about.
I hope that is just internet rage bait intentionally
It's
because
the monkeys.
It's 100%.
yeah,
the
I think it's
monkeys.
like that's,
It's the monkeys.
that is the most fucking real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My thing is
I
with it
fell
though,
for it.
like
But
holy shit, I lost my train of thought. Maybe it's that ADHD you guys keep
What?
saying.
Oh
that I
my
have.
God.
You did?
gosh.
No way.
no, I will
God.
say, everybody, if you're arguing about crypto,
You're dumb.
you're dumb. One of my
dumb.
biggest pet peeves though in the world is people, and it's okay if you're not trying to get your dog neutered, if you have like one of those pure breed dogs. But I hate people who have big dogs who aren't neutered and they bring them to like public places and they have like
We
Big
talked
old-
about
big
this
old
before.
dog balls. Have
Big
I talked
old
about big old
dog
dog balls?
swinging.
Yes, we have talked
The
about this.
swinging. I was trying to eat in a
Have we?
restaurant one time. I'm like, my kids are here. It felt wrong. It felt weird that somebody had their dog with giant, like
Well,
Grand Mastiff
That is their
giant balls.
that is their bodies, right?
Yeah, but
and
Why
like
why
put
we
some
looking?
pants on that.
cut them
dog.
off. That's
My
crazy.
balls are. I felt like pulling my balls out to prove a point.
It's an animal.
Well,
Okay, that's
so am
harassment.
I.
What?
Okay, that's harassment. Don't do that.
If I pull my balls out, that dog's balls.
He's having a mental crisis.
Why do I have to look at
Gosh
your dog's
darn you,
balls while I'm
Cloud.
eating dinner? That's all I ever know.
He's feeling insecure.
No,
Oh
That
my
is-
gosh.
But that's crazy,
Not a
Pablo. You're like,
dog.
I don't want to look at that animal's balls. Cut them off.
I'm not saying cut them off. I'm not saying cut them off.
Hide them with pants.
Yeah,
You
hide-
want to start
yes.
dressing animals?
Yeah, put some fuck. Look,
What did you
Didi,
learn
I
this
wish
week?
you
I
could've
found out
seen these
Pablo
balls.
stares at.
I can't. Dude, these balls were so out of control. There
No,
was
we-
no way you could not stare at
Okay,
them.
go on to Superman.
All right, go on to Superman.
that's-
I'm
that's
changing
crazy.
the subject. We've already done this before on the show. We're not
Look,
doing
it was
this
crazy.
Look,
giant
we've
dog
already
balls.
talked about nutsacks.
Anyways, at the end of the movie, if you haven't seen Superman yet, we do get a little cameo from Millie Alcock's Supergirl.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. So Millie Alcock Supergirl comes in, and
There.
a lot of people are, who may not know anything about the Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow comic by Tom King, who's also on James Gunn's little like board of writers who were helping shape out the DC universe. Tom King is probably one of the best writers in the comic game today. And Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow is probably, look, Ty's got a copy of it, probably one of the best iterations of this character. Because a lot of people normally just assume that Supergirl is just like a female version of Superman. But if you think about the character, Superman, right? He was put in a ship when he was a baby and he was sent to Earth. Supergirl has the exact same origins, except Supergirl was already like 16 by the time she was put in a ship and sent to Earth to help her cousin Kal-El survive, right? And she gets frozen, like her ship gets lost or frozen in space. There's a bunch of different versions of it or whatever it may be. But so she shows up later, but she's like frozen in time. So she's technically older than Clark Kent, Kal-El, Superman. But she touches down on Earth, and he's already like an established superhero at this point, right? And he's already like this symbol for hope. So a lot of people do see his cousin and assume that she's just going to be an extension of who he is, but he is also his own person. So Millie Alcock's Supergirl is a character that has basically her entire planet has been destroyed. She had a life, she had a culture, a society, friends, all the things that come family that are just dissipated. And now you're literally living on this alien planet where your baby cousin has become this like mega celebrity and symbol for hope and good. So there's a lot of clearly pressure and things that come to that. One of the things that her character likes to do is find, so Superman gets his powers from the yellow sun. So it gives him all the
does
superpowers.
too.
Yes, but she travels in space to planets with red suns that are similar to the Krypton ones so she could get drunk.
Because the
you can't-
yellow sun doesn't let them get drunk.
the yellow sun makes
Yeah,
you a
heals them.
superhero. So you metabolize stuff too quickly or whatever it may be, or you can't get like drunk. So she goes like red sun planets.
I didn't know the backstory of Supergirl.
Supergirl? Okay, cool.
I did know the yellow sun, red sun thing, but that's because they touched base on that.
Yeah, in the movie.
And but that explains so much to how she was introduced.
That little cameo, right?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was amazing.
She drunk?
Wow. No.
She is me.
She's drunk. Crypto's her dog.
I
And
know.
it's a bad dog. And apparently
Okay,
loves
so
her.
I was just looking this up because like
drunk dog.
how Crypto responds to Supergirl, everything online is still indicating that Crypto is in fact Superman's dog, but has a strong affinity to Supergirl.
I think
But that
that's
Crypto
Supergirl's
is
dog.
Superman's.
I
But
thought it's Supergirl's
but
dog.
in the movie, it's indicated that it like Superman even
It's watching my
says
dog.
that
It's a
it's
foster situation.
yeah, like
Mhm.
and like says like that like she is why the dog is unruly because like it's his owner.
Mhm.
But like everything online I'm finding is saying that it is in fact Superman's.
God, fuck. Superman was so good, dude. I don't understand. Like, I'm just even thinking about it. The scene where
Superman
he's,
was so good. dude.
I'm just like,
I'm
because
just trying
I just
to
had a
fucking-
moment.
Sydney Sweeney.
No, fuck Sydney Sweeney,
No.
man. No, there was a moment in the movie, yeah, because
Mrs.
that
Weasel.
line that you reference of like it's a foster situation,
Mhm.
and then he's like, I'm gonna turn myself in. He's talking to Lois with the freaking where they're fighting the thing in the
Yeah,
background,
yeah.
and he's like, I gotta go get the dog. I'm gonna turn myself in. It's the only way I'll get the dog. And she's like, and she says something about it. She's like, your dog. He's like, yeah, it's a foster. He's not even a very good dog, but he's out there alone. And I was just like, fuck you, fucking angel. Just like, God, there's a segment that I saw with Whoopi Goldberg interviewing David Cornsweet, being like, she
Oh,
was like
yeah.
very critical. She was like, I was very critical of the character. And she's like, in the approach and like the way that he was, but she's like, but I caught myself because I forgot what like pure kindness looks like. And he's like almost naive in the
Mhm.
movie because he's so
Boy Scout.
ridiculously kind. And even Lois even says that. She's like, you think everybody you meet is beautiful. And I was like, yeah, like he's kind of a square, right? In the entire movie, like he's kind of a dork. And the line of like, maybe that's the real punk rock. And it's just like, fuck, man, that movie just hit me.
And like
Getting
it's
emotional,
it's,
right?
I'm a
it's,
punk
it's so
rocker,
great
yes,
to
I
like
am.
it's so great to like who Superman is just like as the character arc too of like just wants to help people, just wants to help
Yeah,
humanity.
saves the
like,
squirrel.
Yeah, like of all things, the squirrel.
The movie's about him too, like the crisis.
The
of
movie's about the
conscious-
squirrel.
No, the movie's a little bit about how he
Look,
kind of
Ice Age has a huge reference.
Scrat.
Oh yeah, Scratch is in this movie. No, I don't know, man. The movie was. Diddy hasn't seen it, so I don't want to spoil it so much for her. But
It's fine.
I mean,
Lay it on
admittedly,
me,
I'll
brother.
talk things out there. But I mean, like
it's
the
been a
movie
week.
is just about
I've seen it.
pure kindness and just like how this character is. What am I supposed to?
Yeah, take a sip of your glass.
Oh yeah. I've always had this glass. So Superman's literally my favorite hero. I used to have a fucking like a Superman
Got a picture of him
symbol
back
painted
there.
above my bed and shit. Fucking like when I lived at my mom's. I fucking love Superman. But this version of him is I love it so much. It really is like a really fucking kind human, and just the people who do think that he is like quote unquote woke is like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all, man?
Yeah.
Like there's
Somebody at my work said that. They are my friend, but I said, is Superman woke or are you just historically stupid?
but not just
So-
people are
like
complaining.
you don't know what
Can't-
Superman's about. Like
Yeah,
literally
Jerry
watch
Siegel and Joel
any
Shuster.
variation, anything that's ever been made about Superman, or like just read the comic books. But also, if you just want to see how not like this is just what Superman's about, watch any other iteration of Superman. Dean Cain Superman, literally.
Even had
Oh, God.
I know he forgot it even, but no, so people have been complaining about the lack of like, I think this is how Fox News was talking about is there were, and I hate, that clip's been circulating about like, oh, they removed the American way because now it's truth, justice, and a better tomorrow, which is a beautiful fucking saying. And if you can't acknowledge the fact that that's a beautiful thing to say, you're a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
But
That's so woke.
the
What
thing
fuck?
is like, you know what? Yeah, truth, justice, and the American way in a time where America was like, we were fucking nice. And it was part of our culture and society to be respectful and mindful of our neighbors and the person next to us and the immigrants that are coming in. And just, it was a time where that was taught to us as a nation of respecting others and their differences and this melting pot and the beauty that was. You remember fucking Schoolhouse Rock? Do you remember the great American melting pot? You fucking remember how beautiful and all that shit that was preached to you about loving your fellow human? And now people are literally fucking saying that the character, firstly, a complete misuse of that term and word woke, that means nothing about what the fuck you're using it for, because it was a fucking word created by black communities to symbolize certain things about them understanding freaking systemic racism.
Oh my
it has
God.
nothing to do
Oh,
with
fuck
that.
yeah.
So the term fucking woke is misused, but it's like the character is just about pure fucking kindness. He literally says at some point, he's like, you always get this wrong about me. He's like, I wake up not knowing what to do every day and put one foot in front of the other. And that's what makes me just as human as anybody else. And it's like, you're going to fucking literally bash that message and now say why we won't say truth, justice, and the American way. Because right now at the moment, we're not worried about the American way. We're looking for a better fucking tomorrow. And that is a beautiful message that if you cannot get behind, you really need to take a long look in the mirror and rethink a lot of shit about yourself and your perspective on the world. Sorry. So fucking
No, absolutely.
It's so fucking like, I'm not going to say it's a fucking perfect movie.
No.
Right. And it's not, and you're going to get the James Gunn tropes and shit that you've gotten out of James Gunn. I'm not going to say it's the most fucking original movie, but it is
The movie we
so
need.
much fucking fun and such a positive message that I don't understand how anybody cannot get behind. Just, hey, be kind and we're all fucking human.
Those that choose to view the negatives are people that probably should have the grace of many, right? Because at the end of the day, they are suffering far, far more than they will lead anyone on to, because they want everyone else to be as miserable and unhappy as they are in their core.
Now I'm supposed to feel bad for them? No,
no,
dicks.
don't feel bad for them at all, because they don't deserve the sympathy.
Yeah.
I
But
do
at the
feel
end of
bad
the
for
day,
them,
at
though.
the end of the day, though, they
You're
do deserve what
too nice.
they do
I'm
deserve.
Batman.
They do deserve the vantage point that Superman paints it,
I get
right?
it.
And everyone, like, But at
You
the
know-
end of the day, we don't.
Yes.
I'm not making excuses for them
No.
because they have all earned their place in a specific place that I don't necessarily believe in, but they all say that they do, and that is why, like, no matter how much kindness that they get from me or anyone else, they've earned their place where they will go through repetition, and repetition is they'll
Hell.
find out.
Dude, I fucking
Hell. So I want to say that I have known you for so long. We're cousins, and
Yeah.
it so checks out that your favorite superhero is Superman. You're very optimistic. You're very look on the bright side of things, and I love that for you.
he's the ultimate moral. People just fucking please take a note from
Oh.
it.
I just want
And Pablo's the type of person that will just talk to anyone and have a good time.
Yeah.
Like,
and see the good
Well,
in
not,
people.
not
Yes,
anyone. Okay,
I mean,
let's.
but
You
like,
real.
find
but like,
the-
you
you
will
find
walk
the
up
good in
to
people,
yeah,
though.
you will walk up to people and you find the good in them.
I
You
am
do.
so not that way.
You have
I'm like,
to find. You
that
have to
person
find the
sucks,
good in people.
humanity sucks, people suck. Like like Superman's not my guy, but I do love his message, and I will love this movie, I know. But I'm Batman.
David
Look, the Dark
Cornsweat's
Knight
portrayal of this
series.
fucking character is
Also, he is the perfect Superman. I love that he asked Henry Cavill for like help, and he was like, nah, man, you do it. I don't want to influence your Superman at all.
his Superman is just is what Superman's like.
Because he is a golden retriever
Yeah, in a way, like.
in real life.
But I do
Henry
like.
Cavill's not. He's nasty.
I mean, Crypto is not. He, just like that. That's.
I'm
I'm
not
sorry.
talking
That's what
about the
struck the
dog.
nerve with me just now when we were talking about it's a foster situation because he's like,
I feel like he didn't
I'm
listen
turning
to me.
myself in because it's the only way I'm going to get the dog. And he's like, she's like, but it's not even your dog. She's like, yeah, but he's not even a very good one. Just like even he knows it's not a good. It's like it's
Mhm.
not even a very good dog, but he's out there and he's alone and he's scared. Absolutely.
See,
Like
Pablo, that's why you need to love your dog.
Yeah.
I do love my dog. I
You
fucking
hate
love
your
Truth. I
dog.
fucking love
You know-
Truth. I married
you
into her,
know,
but I do love
I want to pivot this to a different character.
to Mr. Terrific. Is that what you're-
No, but can we talk about Nicholas Holtz?
There's Lex Luthor.
Swing! White boy summer, baby.
Yeah.
Like,
He's
okay,
having a moment right
Oh,
now.
dude.
That
I
blonde
have
hair,
seen.
that slutty little blonde hair.
I have
That's
seen
what we're talking about, right?
Two,
No, he's
Uh,
bald.
yeah,
No,
he's
and-
bald.
and,
I'm talking about right now.
Yeah,
oh,
he's
yeah.
bald.
Right
in
now,
the press.
Yeah, totally.
Y'all,
Where he's,
he's
like,
got
flirting
that
with David.
slutty little blonde hair.
He's his fuck, he's
And it's a
fucking
moment,
seen
and we
this.
love
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
And we love him.
I haven't seen this, but I've seen two of his films in the last 8 months.
Nosferatu?
Nosferatu, yeah.
there-
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
That was.
You should watch Skins.
What'd you
First
think about
Class?
Lex Luthor?
Okay, so
You should watch Skins.
So the complaint from the internet about Lex Luthor is they're like, he never really establishes his motivation. He's just a hater. It's like, what the fuck are you saying? Did you watch the same movie that I watched? Because he literally says it like 20 fucking times
Nice.
throughout the film. But what did you think about Lex Luthor? Not necessarily knowing much about that character, Tommy Jeff.
So okay, I think he, in my opinion, because I know Lex Luthor, I know the story, I know the character. I think he was the perfect choice for that.
Oh my gosh.
And I don't think I don't think I'll say that about any other casted person in this movie. I think they hit a goddamn home run with his cast.
Oh my gosh.
And
so good.
he was absolutely incredible. But he in general is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Like his name is one of those where like if I see it in a movie and like I'm not interested in it, I'd probably go see that
He's
movie.
built quite the body of
Like,
work.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if somebody said, "Hey, come see this with me," and like I see Nicholas Holtz in it, I will absolutely probably say yes to that. To where like if like because there are some actors where if I see their name in it, I'm not going out. Like and I get invited, I'm not going.
Not a lot of actors, not a lot of people can pull off blonde hair from being dark hair.
He's bald in the movie, did he?
He's got blonde hair right
You're
now.
thinking about real
You
life.
guys
Nicholas
don't
Hoult.
understand the blonde hair of it all.
I do understand the blonde. I know what you're talking about. You're right. It is
It's
slutty little
very
blonde
good.
hair.
Is it the blue eyes?
Look,
It's something.
in the even as Lex Luthor,
I don't know, but all I know
he has this really like nice arch in his eyebrow where the way that they shot him, did you read All-Star Superman? Like
no, it
All-Star
Listen.
Superman, if you go look at that version that Frank Quitely draws, like with like just like this like
It's
smug,
the eyebrow slit. I tried to do it.
it's good. It's a really fucking.
He
He's got
has
good
it
eyebrows.
naturally.
Yeah, he's got really fucking good arched eyebrows, and
Is he?
it's hard to pull off that bald, but he does it really fucking well. But his version, Lex Luthor, yeah, like Tommy Jeff's right. He brings like such a weird
He's
emotional
100%.
range
Is he
to it.
100% straight? Do we know?
I don't.
Let's
know.
not talk about
It doesn't matter.
But I want to know after.
Because he has not come out to publicly speak, so he's not stated one way or the other.
Isn't he in any kind of relationship or?
Well, let's not speculate. But
Anyways,
the eyebrow?
No, let's speculate.
no, and I think that's the beauty because
Don't worry,
like I feel like Lex Luthor and
boys on the
sorry, go
spectrum.
ahead,
That's
go
what
ahead.
I think.
What's next on the news?
okay, but if you look at Lex Luthor through the years and everything,
I was given a job, all right?
you've gotten a lot of like
Ty's been the producer. He's like, come
he
on,
is,
you
he
guys.
is. But like he's given a lot of like Lex Luthor is typically that angry, spoiled, like I'm gonna rule the world, I'm gonna destroy everything, blah 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 blah. I'm Lex.
Well, Gene
right?
Hackman's version, yeah.
And like you don't get a lot
Jesse
of
Eisenberg.
you don't
did
get
it.
a lot of range, in my opinion, with that character. And I think that character is very hard to bring that range
dude.
with
He's-
because he is very much written a very straightforward way.
Yeah,
right? Like he is the villain.
you for sure see the rage.
And he brings that like fuck, dude, do I feel for Lex Luthor for the first time ever?
no, you
Because I've
it's
never
an
once
emotional
felt for him.
performance.
Yeah.
But you don't necessarily like empathize, but you do sympathize and say like,
Well,
God,
so
you're strange. Like you're such a fucking
You need fucking help.
enraged by like hate, basically. Because like this is the first emotional Lex Luthor you see.
Mhm.
Like everybody else has always played that character very like cold,
Stoic.
calculator, stoic, sociopathic. This is like genuinely you see like the scene where he's like, "Hey, won,
yes,
and
and,
just like you're like, holy fuck, you are a
well, and then you've got the scene
grade A hater.
cover your ears, but like where he's essentially treated as a rag doll.
Yeah.
Like leading up to that moment, like with like honestly just like amazing acting.
Dude.
Fucking Diddy.
I love the to where he's like freaking out. He throws the fucking mug of pencils down, and they're like,
Yes.
pick that up, and everybody's picking it up, and then
And then he does it
Yeah,
again.
just like-
and then they just
without missing a beat, just like continues, like doesn't stop speaking his monologue. As soon as they put it back up, like knocks it off again. Like it is such
Yeah.
a great fucking performance from him.
Him throwing the pencil at Eve.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, dude! It is
Oh, and then,
such a good
like-
fucking performance.
And then like when they're in like the prison cell after he like turns himself in and everything, he goes, "Wow, I didn't expect that to go so fast." Like the lack of emotion in that moment as well is just like, holy cow.
Oh, with the
Yeah,
that
with-
was the one scene
With like
so,
the roulette.
That
Yeah.
was the one scene. So there's a scene in the movie where Lex Luthor is playing a game of Russian roulette, basically with somebody's life. And yeah, they pan out, but I was like, oh fuck. And the second time I went to go see it, because Finn went to go see it the first time, I didn't know that scene was in there, and I was like, fuck, I didn't want him to see
Mhm.
somebody getting like point blank shot in the head, which you do see, and how Lex is just completely just blows it off, like, oh fuck.
Like, oh, that was quick. Like,
Yeah, and they widen out so you don't see it. It's not graphic, but I was just like, dang, I didn't want my kid to see this guy get the pew pew to the head like that.
Mhm.
And the second time I knew it was coming, I covered both Gwen and Finn's, and that's like what turns Metamorpho. And it's dude, it's such
it's
a
a
fucking
pivotal moment in the movie though.
where you're just like you are
Yeah.
fucking, and it's not even, it's intentionally like hurt Superman shit.
Mhm.
I don't know. It's really fucking good, man. God, the movie's really fucking great. Like, just go fucking see it. I don't know what to tell you. But in that, basically, the Millie Alcock cameo, we got the Look Out versus the contrary to the now the Look Up version of Superman. So DC has stated that they are releasing. So, okay, I pulled this up, and this is IGN, you unfucking reliable sons of bitches. This is the source that I have pulled
I
up.
was like, why did you pull this?
God, damn it. So Peacemaker season 2 comes out on August. So this is some images that I pulled up offline, right? So Peacemaker season 2 comes out in August 21st. Supergirl comes out June 26th. June 26, 2026. Clayface is September 11th, 2026. Ty's birthday.
Wow.
The Batman Part 2, I don't know if this is legit or not because IGN's full of fuckery. This is the Batman Part 2 saying October 1st, 2027. The news story that dropped this week is that the Wonder Woman movie apparently is being fast-tracked.
But not casted.
Not casted, but it is here in development, but allegedly DC Studios and or Warner Brothers maybe is fast-tracking this new version of Wonder Woman. My friend Joe Slepsky from the Joe and Joe podcast, happy belated birthday to him.
Happy belated birthday.
I think brought up a point that I don't know if he had read, but I heard it directly from him. So if he's wrong, you go to Joe on Joe pod and yell at him about it. But he was saying that Wonder Woman may be the one character. You know how at the beginning of Superman they say metahumans have existed for 300 years. Superman made himself known 3 years ago.
Yeah.
He's been on Earth 30 years or whatever it may be, the 333. There's got to be some significance to that 333, right?
Yeah, look that up.
Yeah. But he's saying that he thinks that Wonder Woman is the one character because she's Themyscira that introduced herself early in the DC universe. Who knows?
She's not in the Hall of Justice.
No, but Wonder Woman's fucking her own thing. She's doesn't join the Justice League just like off the bat. Especially, it's not even in this version of Superman. It's not the Justice League, it's the Justice Gang.
But you saw the mural with all the other past members.
Oh, what?
Oh, man.
Oh, wow. You need to go see this a third time.
I'm going to go see it a third time probably this weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, because what's the Flash with like the silver hat?
Jay Garrick?
Yeah, he's in there.
In the background?
Yeah, dude.
Oh my gosh. Come on, dude. Mr. Terrific. Fuck.
Dude, he was so good.
I don't need your help. I'm goddamn Mr. Terrific. Yeah, you are. So
the T-spheres. The what? Circles. Circles are flat.
James Gunn did talk about the Authority, which I think the engineer is from, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So the Authority is something that he had talked about. I thought this was going to be first, like a animated. Is this an animated or a live action?
The
Authority?
There was rumors that it was either or, so I don't know what's
okay. So Batman, the Brave and the Bold in this version of Batman. So every other version of Batman, Robert Pattinson's Batman still exists. And this is one thing that's really cool about James Gunn. By the way, I'll let you know if you don't want to stick around. Did you guys stick around for the after credit scene?
There's after credit scenes.
So
Yes,
the after credit scenes, what I loved that they did is that they didn't have like stakes. You didn't have to if you got it, you got it. If you didn't, you did it. What are you doing over here, Didi? Are you recording? Are you recording me? What's going on? Are you live on a different channel right now?
Clearly pointed at me. She has been.
Are you recording Tony Jeff?
And I don't understand why.
Anyways, I understand probably
because he's doing all of his little ticks right now.
Yeah,
and I'm getting evidence. I'm gathering evidence. I'm gathering evidence.
Yeah, we're gonna put a whole reel together about this.
Your phone into orbit.
The Brave
is gonna go way past Pluto.
I don't know what
Pluto is the word.
Or orbit. Or it's album.
You know, Kesha came out with a new album, right?
Don't you fucking throw these red herrings at me. Anyways, this version of Batman that ties into this shared universe that's not the Robert Pattinson Batman. So we're gonna have two Batmans, folks. And this is
deal with it.
No, I like this about James Gunn.
I know.
He's not insulting us by being like, the audience isn't gonna understand having two Batman. Yes, we will. They're two fucking separate movies, same character. We got it. It can happen. I like that. You don't need to give me all the origin stories again. Once more, we don't need to see the pearls drop. That was not in the Matt Reeves Batman. Did you look that up? Did you watch that movie? By the way, yeah,
I have seen that movie.
Yeah, the pearls don't drop in that movie. The death of their parents doesn't happen in the Matt Reeves.
But we get it,
Yes, exactly.
There's a scene, you don't have to do that scene.
There is they didn't in that most recent one. So they're doing this. You said that they did.
Well, they do cover it a little bit.
No, they don't.
He's in there. He's looking at the orphan, and his parents died right in front of him, and he's like, "I get you, kid."
The Batman,
you know what I mean? And it's like, okay.
The Batman, the Brave and the Bold focuses.
We get it. Your parents died.
Batman, Brave and the Bold focuses on Bruce Wayne's relationship with his son, Damian Wayne, who he has a Ra's Ghul. If you watched Batman Begin, Ra's Ghul was Liam Neeson's character. He's like the assassin that was Batman's mentor that has this immortality pit.
Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah. Has a daughter named Talia al Ghul that Batman has
that's who Marion Cotillard plays, yeah?
in
Dark
oh
Knight.
yeah, in the dark.
Mhm.
Yeah, I forget about that
Rises.
third one. Yeah,
With your favorite
yeah, I know.
Tom
But
Hardy,
Oh my god, the tooth dude.
Bane.
I let it go with Tom Hardy. We discussed this. Coy Jandrew's
You don't think he was a
mom-
good Bane?
Look,
well, hold on.
Venom was my favorite.
Let me get through this and we'll get through this. All right.
Oh,
we'll
we're
get
not-
to this. Let me get through this and we'll get to this. Batman the Brave and the Bold focuses on Batman who discovers that him and Talia at some point had a child. He meets Damian when he's like 9 or 10, whatever it may
Yeah.
be. And he takes Damian back to Gotham because he's like, hey, maybe a League of Shadow assassin ninjas isn't the best place to raise my child. So he takes him back to Gotham, and Damian's rambunctious, and Damian becomes his new Robin. And that is the James Gunn version, I think, of Batman, which is cool
Well, I do love Damien.
because I don't want to wait to let's get to that version of Batman because that's a very interesting
Jump to
news story.
you know all I'm saying about Batman sometimes jump to it.
Yeah, jump to
We
it.
know the story.
There's a dynamic duo animated Robin origin movie that is, I think, about Nightwing and
Red Hood.
Jason
Yeah.
Todd. Yeah, so it's about Dick Grayson and Jason Todd. And it's like this puppeteering animation sort of thing. Is this company based out of New Orleans?
Yeah.
That allegedly is coming out June 30th, 2028. There's a
2028.
Lantern TV series with that Guy Gardner you saw in Superman. Happening in early 2026. There's a Mr. Miracle animated series. Apparently it's in production.
I didn't know that.
Creature Commando season 2.
Fuck yeah.
There's a Swamp Thing movie in production. There's a Teen Titan movie in development. Once more, James Gunn has stated that he has to see a script before he
Right.
gets to
So
something
we
like that.
will get Nightwing.
Yeah, Wonder Woman movie that apparently has been fast tracked. There's a Waller TV series about
Oh,
Amanda Waller,
Hell yeah.
the government agent that is in love with Lex Luthor, actually. In that Jeff Loeb run, anyways. That is the person who puts together the Suicide Squad, Viola Davis's character, also in Creature Commandos. There's a Booster Gold TV series with the comedian from freaking
Is it not Lex Luthor?
Camille
You say Luthor.
Luthor. Yeah,
I've always said Lex Luthor.
Luthor.
I've always been reading it wrong.
Yeah, and I think there's a Constantine 2 in the works with Keanu Reeves. Whew, that's all the DC movies. There were too many DC movies in development, so we dropped out there. Yeah. Did I miss anything? No, I think that's it. So there's a lot of DC movies, and then I'm assuming a Superman sequel that's probably also already in the works.
Are
as
they
well.
doing another Blue Beetle?
There's a Blue Beetle animated series, I think, that they're saying is going to.
Nah, I need the George Lopez one.
Look, I fucking love that movie. Okay.
Oh, I don't.
Oh, did you not? There,
No,
because
I
there's
didn't.
some very real.
Never saw it.
Let me
You saw
tell
it?
you.
I did actually see
You know that the villain, the like the big, brutally villainous guy or whatever. That's like legit shit. You know that, right? Like that.
No,
the Reagan administration funded these like terrorist organizations in Central America that would literally like kidnap children who were like didn't even speak Spanish. Like they were from areas in Honduras, Costa Rica, El Salvador, where there were people that still don't even speak Spanish. Like Spanish hadn't moved on to them. They had their own indigenous language. And these terrorist organizations were funded in the 80s because they didn't want communism in Central America. And they're basically like would kidnap these children and brainwash them and turn them into killers and soldiers. Sounds like some fucking movie shit, but that is actually very real shit. So when that character exposed that backstory in that Blue Beetle movie, I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
This is Latino's fucking Black Panther, right?
Mm-hmm.
This was our version of that shit. Cause I was like, legit. And then George Lopez talks in some very real shit about never being seen as an American or American enough or whatever. I don't know. I like that movie, but you know, maybe because I'm just Hispanic.
I have no additional comments on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better not.
Don't you stand there with your colonizational smug looking.
Look, we all know that I go into
These
I go
t-shirts
into
were-
movies with
Anyway,
okay.
you go to movies with what?
I go to movies and I come out one of two ways. I either enjoyed it or I didn't enjoy it. There is no like a 1 to 10 or anything. I either enjoy it or I don't. And there's some parts that I liked about Blue Beetle. There are just more parts that I didn't care about.
Yeah, no, it's what it's there's somebody was saying they're like, oh, it was frame for frame Spider-Man at certain points. That was, I think, a movie that James Gunn for a minute talked about. It would tie into his DC universe, so we could still see that Miguel. I wanted to say Miguel O'Hara, but that's freaking.
I just don't want him to recast who played Blue Beetle.
No,
because I actually like that kid.
No, that for sure. That yeah, the kid from Cobra Kai. That's dang. Now I got to look up this friggin' movie. Anyways, are you anything that you guys are standing out to you guys from this DC list that you're very, very, very excited about as much as I am after seeing Superman? Didi, I can't believe you haven't seen it. Jamie Reyes, fuck.
The hell?
I'm stoked about Peacemaker season 2 because
That's the next
James
thing,
Gunn has already admitted that the DC event will be teased in Peacemaker season 2, which I already kind of have a feeling what it is. But
we talked about it. It seems
this.
like they're trying to make Peacemaker.
Just watch the trailer for Peacemaker season 2. That's all.
They're saying like Peacemaker is going to be like DC's Deadpool and like
he's going into multi. He literally meets another Peacemaker.
Yeah, well, just get that out of the way then.
Get out of the way.
That's a thing. That's it. And let me tell you that multiverse thing is, I feel like, more of a DC thing than it was a Marvel thing.
Oh, I agree. Well, I mean, Secret Wars was just like a battle royale type of thing versus multiverse.
But that wasn't a multiverse thing. That was a battle royale. We're going to sell toy things. DC did this multiverse story with Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yeah.
And that was like the big crossover event. And somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that was the big crossover. There was a comic in the 80s called Crisis on Infinite Earths that was like DC's like major crossover event that said, hey, like all these versions of these characters that you've seen for so long, and they actually all exist. They're just different universes, like Universe A, Universe B, Universe C. And for the first time ever, they're all going to be in one thing. And I feel like that was an like exclusive DC thing. But Marvel did it in the films and they did it pretty well. But I want to say, yeah, right. The Flash. Yeah. DC. Flash of Two Worlds. Absolutely. So it was introduced in Flash 123 in September of 1961 from a comic called The Flash of Two Worlds. And the cover, it's Jay Garrick racing Barry Allen.
Yes.
And it's like, how do you have these two Flashes? Which is crazy that if Jay Garrick is in that Hall of Justice, like you're saying, then they're inevitably going to have some sort of multiversal sort of kind of crossover. So I'm glad if they're getting it out in Peacemaker, get it out and kind of establish that now. Once more, I think the problem with Warner Bros. In the past has been like, oh, well, look at this Marvel model, and they've done it for so long, and they built it amongst these series of movies where James Gunn's like, no, people have fatigue from the origin stories. I don't think people have superhero fatigue. I think this is where
the
James
origin
Gunn,
stories. We don't need to hear any more origin stories. We all know where they're from, what they did.
Yeah.
Let's get to it.
And give me the unique, interesting, weird stories that we really want. I think the fatigue comes from
there is so much shit that you can pull from that is not just their origin story. Like, let's go. Come on. I mean, I get it when you're introducing a character that's not like so like a heavy hitter in pop culture that people don't know about that much, but
Mr. Terrific just kind of proved that for us, right?
Exactly. Well, I mean, I don't know how they. I don't know what they did, but I don't know what they did. But I mean, I know who that is.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that we don't need it.
Yeah.
We don't need all the backstory, especially with people that, if you have no knowledge of comic books, I bet you anything. Batman, Superman, Spider-Man. All of their origin stories, like. No problem, because that's what the movies are being made about. So no more. Yeah. No more pearls falling. No more babies wrapped in freaking Superman blankets. Okay.
Well, at some point you can come back. But I think this is. Look,
I'm going to take a hard stand and say nope. I don't want to see one more damn Superman baby blanket.
Well, it depends. It has to be, and this is something that James Gunn said. It just has to be introduced in an original way.
They have to do it in an original way. Just don't do me the cookie cutter story of the whole thing.
I have full faith in what James Gunn is going to do with DC. And I say this because they have tried so many times to get DC to like take off like they have with like what happened to the Marvel.
Yeah, you can't recreate that though. That's what I'm saying. Like that was a one-time thing that was lightning in a bottle of like a series of stories that led up to one thing. So it's like, stop insulting us and just look. Okay, so you don't know, like you've probably never seen Hawk Girl or Guy Gardner or all these characters Did you run into any confusion with those characters existing on screen at all, or did you feel like
He's like, characters? I hardly know her.
First
You
of
said
all,
those names and he went, well, what?
okay,
No,
I
but-
think the only confusion I genuinely had throughout this entire throughout Superman was Mr. Terrific.
like who is
Confusion?
I don't know who's the dude in the chair.
No, I
he?
meant,
No,
Yeah,
you had
Mr. Terrific.
confusion when you.
no.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
not confused about his role in the movie. You're confused about like, well,
His relevance.
where's his character been?
Yeah, like
Mhm.
I don't. Okay, so like I don't know the backstory of Hawk Girl, but I know Hawk Girl exists, right? I don't know the backstory of them. I think Mr. Terrific is the only one where I was like, I genuinely don't know who the hell this person is.
Right.
But with that said, my lack of backstory did not deter from my enjoyment and what I took away from the movie.
Yeah.
And that, to like your point, like you don't want that backstory, like you don't need the backstory. You don't need the backstory. Just give us story, because in storytelling, you
Yeah.
can give us
You can
pieces and
hint-
bits
you
throughout
can-
it.
Put it together. You don't need to do a whole thing.
Well,
Yeah.
and like
I'm
it's like in Superman, like his parents back on Krypton, right?
Mhm.
Like you get to know more, like you don't get a backstory about them, but
No.
throughout the movie, you actually learn quite a lot out of them. And
Yeah.
they say one
storytelling.
thing, right?
Yeah.
And like I agree with that. Like I
Yeah.
don't need to know right off the bat who the hell Mr. Terrific is.
Mhm.
But if you give me snippets into like his past history, or like as he keeps reappearing in Superman, if you keep making Superman movies,
Yeah.
and he gets his own movie or he gets his own story, then great, I'll get to know more. But like it's not taken away from it. So I agree with
Just write a good script.
There's a
Yeah.
And
Tarantino
we'll all be-
quote that he talks about stories.
You have to do it in his voice.
Good stories, they unfold.
That's not it.
I don't know how to fucking do Quentin Tarantino. I'm a lot of cocaine. I like
You have to
feet
do
and
good
blow.
stories, right?
Yeah.
You have to do a lot of right.
Yeah, good story, right?
Cocaine,
Right, yeah.
feet, toes. I love you,
No, it's
Quentin
not
Tarantino.
it.
All right,
You're
so
a great
Superman,
filmmaker.
right? Like he just came here as a baby.
Okay,
right?
okay, hold on.
Like,
Here's my Tarantino impression. Hold on, wait.
Get
Let me
it?
get it.
Breathe. Oh,
Wait.
Feet!
Let me
you
see your
forgot,
feet.
You forgot the book. You forgot the
Right?
book.
and it's a lot of like I'm pissed.
A lot of confusion.
no,
It's
good.
a lot of rubbing your head, just being like,
Good stories unfold, and that's the thing is you can throw me in the middle of something and then let the story unfold around it. I can meet a compelling, interesting character, and that's Ty giving us the producer signal.
I've been doing it.
Oh, yeah.
The data.
We don't just talk about all the nerdy shit that we talk about going on in the movies right now and these video games. We do want to. The original basis of this show was to introduce people to new #1 comics you need no prior knowledge or insight to be able to enjoy. You want to be able to walk into your local comic shop and confidently say, "Hey, like I don't have 300 years of backstory like all the fucking nerds on the Deeper Issues Nerdcast, but they did talk about some cool fucking comics that I may be interested in going to support a small business and diving into new worlds and universes and whatnot." So Ty and I went to some comic shops and we got some shit.
You did.
You go ahead, Ty. What'd you get this? We got a few things.
Got a few things.
Yeah.
So, did I hand you the other book?
So Ty went
All H thing.
to
I went to Comic Book Hideout in Fullerton.
Yeah, so
there
there's-
it is, sorry.
there's in Fullerton, there's Comic Book Hideout, and then there's also Comic Hero University.
Oh, that's fun.
yeah.
Both two very good comic shops.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Ty went to Comic Book Hideout.
I did.
Super friendly, great staff, good energy, good environment in there.
100%.
Sometimes you can walk into certain comic shops and they can feel like that Simpsons comic book guy, like Superman was the worst movie ever.
That's a good impression.
That's
That's
the
okay.
Alright.
That's
Oh,
okay.
Okay, so
that was
we
good.
don't want that.
No, you want it to feel like a local bar.
Yeah, so comics,
Like Cheers.
tunes and toys in Tustin is where I went. Ty went to Comic Hero University.
Yeah.
Comic Book Hideout.
Yes.
And what did you get? So
I was talking to 10 at the register, and customers were telling me about this.
10 is one of the employees
the
at the
employees
comic
there,
shop. Yeah.
Dread the Hall H, and I did grab the wraparound cover, and it's like little anthologies different little short stories
About Comic-Con?
So
kind of.
yes,
And then each story, which is I think is kind of cool. I'll try to find a thing right here. Each little story starts with a badge. Because like Comic-Con, you get a badge when you tap in, you scan in. So
if you guys don't get the pun in the title, Hall H is the hallway where at Comic-Con they hold a lot of the bigger Q&As and panels. Whenever you see like a Marvel or a DC panel, people wait in line like all day to
you
get
stay
into
there all
fucking
day.
Hall H. And since it is Comic-Con season,
released this.
they even said it from Image Comics. This book is $6.99. It's 48-page anthology. You said, right?
Yeah. First one's a D&D story.
Yeah, and this is an extra length anthology filled with con-related horror stories. Last year, they screwed all things Christmas on the pages of Dread the Halls, which is why it's called Dread the Halls, but now it's Dread the Hall H. And now writers Chris Ryle, Jordan Hart, alongside with Nelson Daniel, Peter Kowalski. Peter Kowalski did that fucking amazing artwork in that Violator Mark and Draco book, by the way. Jimmy Kuka, Chris Anderson, bring terrifying convention tales to life. Covered by Maria Wolf. Is that what you have?
You have the Maria Wolf cover.
I have the
Maria
Wolf
connecting
cover.
I have the wraparound. Excuse me.
Snooch.
Yes, and a lot of the customers we're snagging this one actually. At my
I like
shop.
this cover
That
actually a
cover's cool.
lot. Just like
Maria
some
Wolf's cool.
This is some like Return of the Living Dead shit.
Because there's the zombie the last anthology story is the zombie.
And it's they're biting like a CGC graded comic book. I like this cover a lot. This is a fucking badass cover.
It is.
And they have the little toucan, which is the Comic-Con
mascot. Yeah,
mascot as a little action figure in the zombie hand. This is a badass cover. Why didn't you get this one? Which one did you get?
The wraparound. I grabbed. There was only one wraparound cover. And it's people literally standing in line. So I was like, yeah.
If you go
I like the wraparound.
Yeah, the wraparound's dope. They're both really fucking.
They got Mickey, but not Pluto.
Was that Nelson Daniel?
Yeah.
And then there's another cover C by Jordan Hart.
I didn't see that one.
There's two covers by Maria Wolf.
Oh, is it like a virgin variant or is it a black and white?
Good question. I'm gonna go on a limb here. And I'm gonna say it's a virgin variant, which means they removed all the text and stuff from it, so it's just a clean artwork.
They did have variant covers. I didn't see the one for Hall H.
If you go to enough Comic Cons, you're gonna fucking get some fucking horror stories.
I wouldn't be surprised if they had a Comic Con exclusive variant cover coming out.
Did they defeat all of the zombies with a stick of deodorant?
God, remember the year you're not.
What's the other one you got, Ty?
I know.
I think we got similar hauls.
We got similar hauls.
Get the Post Malone.
Post Malone.
We're talk about Post Malone. Post Malone's Big Rig.
So I got the.
I'm giving this to Nathan Haskell.
I got the Peach Momoko variant. You have the cover A. You want to show that off?
Okay, you got the Peach Momoko variant, which means you more than likely could or could not be into hentai.
No,
not you specifically. The people who like Peach Momoko.
Watercolor first of all.
I want it.
People who love Peach Momoko may or may not be goon into hentai.
So anyway, I was explaining this to Pablo from Volt Comics. This was actually teased for Free Comic Book Day.
Yeah, it was.
That was one of the options you could have picked up.
Was Big Rig
from? Was Big Rig. There's also
from Volt Comics. This is a $10 book too, by the way.
God, I know.
Jesus.
Volt Comics also does a lot of exclusives online, so you could have grabbed the Daniel Warren Johnson variant, which is typically a ratio variant, but you can get like the foil cover on Volt's website. My comic book store had a $125 box set, and I asked Nathan, I was like, what is that? And he's
it's
like,
all the Post Malone, baby.
It's all the covers.
Fucking
it's some exclusive covers.
Shit.
He goes, if you really love Post Malone, I'm like, look, he's cool. Not $125.
Can I just read you Can I read you the fucking tagline for this comic? Can you hold it up really quick?
Yes.
Fuck! Let me see. Hold up that Big Rig cover, Didi.
Yeah, this story is wild.
Tilt it down. There you go. So it's like it says they prayed for a miracle. They got 25 tons and 18 wheels of holy weapon.
No, okay, please, because when I'm reading this book,
funny. That's funny.
I love reading it with the sleeve, holding it with the sleeveless shirt and
in the hat.
Can you hold it up again, please? All right.
So
What's more, they prayed for a miracle.
No, because that's how the book starts. I was so
But they got
confused.
25 tons and 18 wheels of holy weapon.
Because I was confused on
Oh,
like what the
holy
time,
hell.
like what the timeline was. Because I'm thinking like this is like back in medieval times. Here, Tommy Jeff, take a look at this book. I don't even know how to describe
It's
this.
black
I
and
want that
white.
one.
No, there's the
I like the
truck's
peach
red.
cover.
It's a little Mad Maxy on 18-wheelers.
It's like Mad Max and Cross put together.
Oh, yes. It's a post-apocalyptic world where
There's like demons that are
Oh.
like, I'm gonna.
people have lost their
The
minds.
first page I opened.
Did
to.
Post Malone write this?
Yeah,
Or is
dude.
this like
No,
story
he-
by...
Yeah, story by Post Malone and forgot his name.
Okay, so created by Post Malone,
I
story
will
by
say the letters. The
Adrian
lettering's
Wassel.
kinda
So Post
cool.
Malone, I'm gonna go on a limb. Post Malone's like, I got this fucking idea about this post-apocalyptic world where people drive these 18-wheelers, which is kind of like
No,
Mad
because tell me
Max
why
Meets Cross.
like an
It's like, can you
ex-priest
write me a
prays to
script?
God and a big rig comes from the heavens, and I'm like, dude, am I high?
Yeah,
Is this
yes. Post Malone was
No,
high.
you just haven't drank enough Bud Light.
Here's
Dude,
here's the full
brother.
synopsis.
You just
Uh,
need that Kirkland beer.
The Dark
You-
Ages,
ooh,
demon hordes plague Europe as hell invades Earth. The Six Petals, a secret sect of Knights Templar, pray for a holy weapon to drive back the scourge. What crashes to Earth instead is the Rig, a fully loaded tractor trailer in the aftermath of its arrival. So this is like post-rapture or something?
Yeah,
In the aftermath of the arrival, the only holy man left standing is an enigmatic former priest. He will become Trucker and lead
Yes,
What is it?
dude.
The Rig.
against
Fuck
hell
yeah!
with
Dude,
25
this sounds so
tons
sick. I love
and
it.
18 wheels of a demon-slaying machine. All right, Post Malone, I'm in.
I'll give you $10 right now for
Fuck
that
yeah, bro.
peach cover. give you $10.
Okay.
He's going to buy that
15.
Peach Momogo cover and
That's
then
fine.
go friggin' goon to hentai.
Some motherfuckers just love to hear.
Bro, it's just a
themselves talk.
cover. What do you mean? Look how sick it is.
That's what it says in
Passive.
in the comic.
dude, it feels like a 90s, like an 80s action movie. It really does.
It's like
Fucking
Post Malone's
yes!
version of Heavy Metal Magazine.
Yeah,
Dude,
with Crossed.
Dude, all I know.
Dude,
Give me
I
one
was
of those White Claws right now and give me the comic.
I want the full experience.
This is fucking great.
Dude, this is what we're talking about. Look at my shirt.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Dude, hold it up, Didi.
Wait, don't like fucking bust that shit open like you're stone cold. Chug it. Chug
I'm not going to chug it.
Chug it right now,
Chug
Diddy.
it.
I want the
Chug
peach
it.
cover.
Hold up the comic and chug it.
Chug it.
Coward.
Why don't you have an eagle noise on here?
Just pretend to chug
I'm
it for
not
the
chugging
clip.
it. I'm not chugging it. But I will drink a couple sips and give it back to you. But this is what I'm talking about, America.
America's back. Look, if you fucking thought Superman was too woke, you're gonna love
This
Big
is-
Rig number one.
This dude's got an upside down cross on his face.
It's
tattooed.
fucking extreme.
And a
Uh,
truck.
I prayed to Jesus and he gave me a rig.
I fucking love it. Dude, I'm
Praise the
So-
Lord.
bro.
Tonight this ends. Did you get that? Or
This
no?
ends tonight.
This ends
Oh, this
tonight.
ends tonight.
No,
Sorry.
you picked it up, and I'm glad you did. It was very good.
It was good. I liked it a lot.
Is the other number one comic that dropped today.
Kind of reminded me
This ends tonight.
and Ghost Pepper.
of the.
Which one did you read? Is this the one you read?
I read both.
So you read Dread the Halls?
No.
No, she read Ghost Pepper
Okay. Oh, you
Pepper-
read This Ends Tonight, though.
in the sense.
And this instance.
Okay. So, all right. So this is, I love Jerry Dugan and his writing. He wrote Fall in Love on the Path to Hell. He was a great Deadpool writer. He wrote some X-Men, some Iron Man. Jolly, which normally only does covers.
No,
Does interiors, right?
he did Batman and
Oh,
Superman.
he did that Batman, Superman.
Mhm.
You're right.
I know things sometimes.
Ty, you were like, no, actually.
Oh, teams up with co-writer
And I loved it.
Kelvin Mao and Robert Wyndham and colorist June Chung for this action-packed 3-issue limited series, which tells interconnecting stories of violence and mayhem in Las Vegas. I haven't read it, but did you guys ever see Four Rooms?
Yeah.
It's like an anthology film, but it's like, and one of them is directed by Tarantino, one of them is Rodriguez. I can't remember, but it's like it's
Oh,
all about a
wait.
bellhop.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's like they're
and
all taking place in the same building, and the bellhop is the same.
Yes.
Yeah,
character.
it's nothing like that.
Not like that. Okay. Never mind.
It's nothing like.
Okay, tell us about the book then.
Why did you think it was?
Because it says 3 interconnecting stories. I figured maybe they would all just connect at the
you
end
know
of
what
the
it's
day.
like? It's like that
How do
one.
you know? You
book-
haven't read the other 2 stories. So it
I
could
read
be
the
like
whole
that for all
thing.
you know. Don't make me feel dumb. It could be like that.
I read the whole thing.
But there's 2 more stories, I thought, or not?
No, I get what you're saying. So what Pablo's saying is that
There's
there
2 more
are
issues.
there's 3 issues total, but each issue will interconnect in a way. I'm assuming it's viewpoints.
Right, but can I get listen?
Okay,
No,
tell us
It's
about
not.
the-
It's not like a
No, because I'm pissed.
no because I'm no because something can't just be like that because it's a bunch of different stories. It you know what? This is exactly like the movie Crash. Like you know what
Is
I mean?
it like Sucker Punch?
No.
It's what it is. It reminds me of a lot of that one that we just read with
It's
the
the last time I saw
that came
Sucker
out with the cards.
Oh, a Minor Arcana?
No,
No,
Exquisite Corpses.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
yeah,
Oh,
the one that's gonna be like a and you-
Tarantino-esque.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
for sure.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you did hit.
Some,
You hit it a little bit with the
a lot of
Tarantino
Tarantino talk on this episode.
Yeah. Well, I get. Go ahead, Didi. I get what you're saying.
because it's like this is our family. You never knew what our family was, but I'm about to tell you, and it's all these different like assassins you're being
Yeah.
introduced to, and it's kind of like it is that little bit of it's not introducing anybody like Hugo Stiglitz, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it is like all of a sudden they're thrown into this.
You're thrown into a world. It's like that classic trope of like you're not a chosen one, but you're part of the secret society.
Mhm.
It's like Kingsman. Like
Yeah.
you're part of this secret
Oh,
society.
right.
Yeah, and also like it's kind of and in that same sense, it reminds me of Ready or Not. Stuff
Okay,
like
I can
that,
see
where
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
all of a sudden you're thrown into assassins
Yeah.
and like a rich family that's trying to hold on to their money and people are hunting them for it, stuff like that.
You're right. You know what? This is so funny. Speaking
Here's
of
some sexy covers, by the way. I don't know
Well,
if you saw
Give me the
other two
peach
there.
one. Oh no.
No,
I'm in
for
the
the-
post
this
one. I
ends-
want to see the peach one for the post one.
This ends tonight.
I
yeah.
will say, you know what's funny enough? Hold up the cover for this ends
It
tonight.
is sexy. This one's sexy too.
No, the other ones are.
But like, look at
Equally.
the blonde. I thought of Hunter Schafer. I'm like, well, because they were talking about casting. If I were to make this a movie, I'm like, Hunter Schafer could play this character.
And Jenna Ortega.
Oh, dude, 100%.
You like it,
Fucking
Didi? Will you
hire
recommend
me.
Hire,
this?
yeah. come
I
on.
do. I really liked it. I will say that at the beginning you said that they do say the name of it
A lot.
throughout a lot. They do.
They do.
This
But
ends tonight.
I kind of thought it was funny.
The first one was funny because I'm like, oh, it leads into the title. Then they're like, they kept it going. I was like,
The first one was kind of
That's
sick.
all the
yeah,
dialogue in the
the
book.
first one was good.
And then the rest of it, I was like, that's kind of funny how cheesy it is because it kept saying like this ends tonight. And I was like,
exploitation-y.
that's what I mean. That's why it reminded me of like, you know, Quentin Tarantino and those types of movies that are
Yeah.
like
Well,
Hugo Stiglitz.
on Image's website, it says Thelma Louise meets Quentin
Tarantino.
Tarantino-level action in this first issue.
Bro, so I'm actually mad that you said 4 rooms,
Listen,
thinking it was like 4 rooms,
You don't know,
but you just got
until
lucky.
the story ends.
No, you got lucky,
I didn't get
dude.
lucky. I said That's what I liked about 4 Rooms. It was one character that connected all the stories happening.
But
in
of
the
all the
same-
stories that are like that, you did the Quentin Tarantino one.
I don't know. I'm just reading the synopsis. I didn't read the book.
So
Is it
you
worth
said it
reading?
said Quentin Tarantino.
I'm
It
gonna
does
read
say
it
Quentin
now, though.
Tarantino.
I'm telling you, I'm really into it. No, I just read that just now.
Yeah, so
No, I said that before.
Don't
the show
act like
started.
You're
You
recommending it,
said
yes or no? It's 3 comics total.
I am.
You know, you kept saying this ends tonight,
This ends tonight.
and
What?
That's all American
Kesha
Reject
likes to
song.
say
It's
Kesha.
tonight's
Son of
the
a
best night.
It's Kesha. Unless he's throwing us off. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like it's a red herring because it made me talk Pluto. May be the one. It's either
Or
Kesha
Orbit
or Pluto.
or album. I haven't heard him.
No, I think it's Kesha or Pluto.
I mean,
Kesha
It
says.
can't be.
I really
Anyway,
like
let's
being
go,
in
let's
your
go.
orbit,
Let's go.
I
Pablo.
would recommend this Hunter Schafer and Jenna Ortega comic
100%.
directed by Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez.
Directed by Quentin.
No.
What is it? Tarantinoed by director.
I don't know.
What's the
Tarantino,
meme? Tarantinoed by director.
Hey, from one director to another director, if you liked Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon
Oh.
on Netflix, they do have
Still
a comic
going?
book series spin-off based on Zack Snyder's Netflix movie written by award-winning comic creator Gail Simone, no name to be scoffed at for the record,
Nice to see that.
with art by Federico Bertoni. Rebel Moon Nemesis will delve into the story of the Netflix film cyborg swordmaster Nemesis, played on screen by Donna Bay. Taking place before she came to the sword-wielding cyborg assassins in this action. Has anybody seen Rebel Moon from Zack Snyder on Netflix?
I never watched it
No, I'm gonna go back and watch it.
because I heard it was bad.
I heard there's like a extended cut where it's just a lot of
Oh,
lot
a
of
Zack
sex
Snyder extended cut?
yeah, a lot
No
of sex.
shit.
I'm
lot.
gonna watch it.
Is there an intermission
I don't know. But that dropped.
during the sex scene?
Be
Just
Not
walk away,
Afraid
come
number
back
2. We
30
did,
minutes later.
Yeah.
Diddy wasn't here for this comic, but Be Not Afraid, which was basically about
What do you
a woman-
mean? I was here.
No, this was the episode that Adrian was on. Be Not Afraid of the Guy's Name for Good.
Oh, you're right.
That you were not in. But Be
I
Not
was
Afraid
deathly
issue
ill.
2 came out. Definitely go check out that episode. It is about a woman who gets impregnated by an angel, and what is born is
Oh, I
Ungodly.
forgot about this.
weird, disturbing little, but I'm into it. So I picked up issue 2. Go check out our episode for issue 1. I was really, really into it. Godzilla destroys the Marvel universe. What the fuck do you need to know? Godzilla destroys the Marvel universe. If you're
Period.
into Godzilla.
We need to explain that
Do I need to explain this?
Next.
next.
This
That's
week.
so disrespectful.
No, look, it's not. It's not. I love
TJ, quick
Godzilla.
swipe.
Look, I pick up all the fucking Godzilla.
No, I
books.
know.
If there's a Godzilla book, I'm buying it.
No, that's
Um,
why I said next.
You may have
we
seen
get it.
this. Today we dropped a portion of our interview with Kevin Smith. This dropped last week, but go check out our interview. I have a full-length version of that interview coming out with Kevin Smith, where we do talk a little bit of Dogma. We talk about filmmaking, and
I'm pissed.
amongst other things. But there was 300 copies of this Golden Apple cereal variant that you were able to get by going to the Golden Apple Foundation event. That was the comicsartfoundation.org. You can find them there. And then there's this classic kind of Clerks meets Archie. Go check out what Kevin Smith has to say about it. Really fun, cute. I read the thing and it's pretty awesome.
I
So,
did read it.
Huh?
Nice.
one of those is mine because y'all didn't tell me that we were gonna get
That's how I got you
interview.
one, I think. And then
No,
I did.
Grommets. So fuck. What am I gonna say? Look, as
you
much
have to make up somehow. You have to repent for not inviting me to interview my fucking one of my favorite directors
you
of
were
all time.
at work, I'm pretty
You
sure.
never even asked me. I would have quit my job. Kevin Smith, I
Grommets
would have quit my job.
from Rick Remender
For you.
and Brian Posehn, this like love letter to latchkey kids. Art by Brett Parsons and Moreno. Denicio does the colors, and this was my favorite comic book this past year, I guess, or this year.
Nice.
Was Grommets, because if you are a latchkey kid, if you were born in the 80s and or 90s and remember a time before we all had
Parents.
phones, and when parents told you to, before parents were gentle parenting and aware of your status at all times, there's a fucking world where the Grommets fucking live. This is a fictional universe where Rick Remender and Brian Posehn grew up together. So a lot of real life stories go into putting together this fucking beautiful book. Gosh, I love this book so much. It's an authentic look into 80s skate culture, a snapshot of a generation that turned skating into a worldwide phenomenon, as well as a heartfelt coming of age story following two friends from troublesome homes navigating their damage in an era where nobody cared. This collects Grommets issues 1 through 7, $16.99 from Image Comics. I can't recommend this book enough. Like, I am in for all of it. I'm buying all the Grommets merch, the hardcover. There's 2
Skateboard deck.
of all of it. This book fucking is phenomenal. And maybe some fucking Gen Zers out there should take some notes and fucking. Actually, no, it's funny because in the episode where we talk about it, there's a kid that calls another kid a queef.
Oh,
And I was like,
God.
oh, I need to bring that back. I feel like I need to start calling more people queefs.
There's
And,
this.
and so shout out to
I
Natalie,
have-
who was like, Gen Z wouldn't allow that. And I'm like, the fuck Gen Z then? Little bunch of fucking queefs.
I
There's-
called somebody a queef the other day and it felt good.
Yeah.
There's this
Get it out.
There's this video online about this girlfriend that goes up to her boyfriend while he's playing his game to go see what his gamer tag is.
Oh, I saw
And
that.
his
I
gamer
saw that.
tag is Conquistador.
Yeah.
It is brilliant. Oh, it's so funny.
Let's just
I thought that was a bit to
It's a
say
fucking-
Kesha or Pluto or.
Oh, I
orbit.
mean, Kesha's in the orbit of
Yeah,
Pluto,
yeah,
right? I
why'd you have
mean,
to remind me? Conquistador, I'm for it. Fluffy queef. Okay, and then the book that Diddy and Ty both read, from Image Comics. Number 1, this is Ghost Pepper. For fans of The Moon is Following Us and Battle Chaser comes this exclusive new action series from rising star LUDO LULLABI. I'm going to say LULLABI because the double L's are going to be a Y if, I don't know. So I'm going to say LULLABI. Transformers, Battle Chasers, about forgotten heroes, cutthroat food trucks, and saving the world again. So forgotten hero, I guess, decides to open up a food truck and at some point has to save the world once more. Humanity survived a monster's threat, but the world isn't better for everyone. Every day, Luloy?
She's the food truck owner.
Okay, the food truck owner, Luloy, hits the road to deliver her delicious cooking to the masses, outsmarting her treacherous competition and staying one step ahead of a massive robot, protecting them all. But everything changes when she serves a mysterious warrior named Ash, whose secret might just save the world if his superhuman strength doesn't destroy us first. So LUDO LULLABI apparently also does the art in this, and I want to say
they used to work for Blizzard Entertainment, so they did a lot of the World of Warcraft title cut screens. This is actually in the back of the book.
Oh, cool! All right,
and the little notes that they kind of wrote that this book supposedly started off as a trash folder of like all their like sketches, and then they changed it to that folder to Ghost Pepper, and kind of went along with the story. And this is their first time in the comic book industry, other than like making covers and art. They also worked on Transformers previously, so this is like their full solo. Like this is their project. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. So you have the cover. You and I both have the cover A.
Okay.
You did tell me to get 2 covers. So Didi has the cover B, which is the Art Germ.
Sexy cover.
Art Germ variant, who does a lot of women on their covers, and then the other cover C was the blank variant that I did not see.
Ew.
Which
I was just like a blank one for a Comic Con.
Ew.
You did say
I said
ew.
oh. I didn't mean to say ew.
Ew.
I know. I was like, damn. Like,
no. Oh, is what I meant.
You didn't see it. Ew.
Ew.
No, it was more of an O than an ew.
Ew.
Oh. What do you guys think about the book? How we feel about it? I didn't read it, but it looks fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
I loved the art
Yeah.
so much, like so much. But Ty, you said something, and I don't want to take it, but
Go ahead, say it.
You said that read it as if it's an anime.
Yeah.
Like picture it as
if it's an
that.
anime. Yeah.
And that did help me, because if I read it without that, it's a little chaotic in the way that and I guess with the food truck it makes sense, because you're like shouting like a lot of it reminds me of like the episode of like Bob's Burgers where they're like the food truck wars,
Yeah.
So it was like an anime version of the Bob's Burgers food truck wars, but with actual lore and like gods.
I love that.
And like
concept.
gods and stuff, and like people they pray to. I mean, it was very cool.
Yeah.
I was admittedly not as interested as I would be if it was just something that was actually like kind of serious, because I was like, I get it. Funny.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I mean?
No, I'm the same way.
And so yeah, I feel like I was and then I said that anime that's about cooking in a cave or something.
Delicious in Dungeon or something.
Delicious in Dungeon. And that's on Netflix, and it's like about cooking, and it's an anime.
Yeah.
But it's like an adventure, and
right.
like
It's like D&D, so like they're surviving. They're poor, so they're killing monsters and eating monsters.
And then it's like cooking
them
then
as if they're real ingredients.
And then you see it and you're like, this is like a cooking show, but it's like Dungeons and Dragons. It's like fun, and it's an anime. It was kind of like that. But yeah, it did remind me of that Bob's Burgers episode, and that's what it felt like for me. Like I would love if they did not a continuation of this specific story, but like more like fun stuff. Like if it was an anthology sort of thing, and this was just like
one food truck.
Food truck stories.
If this was just the one story of that, keep it in the same universe maybe, but like do another fun thing. But I can't see myself reading more of it just being about food trucks.
Right. No, and that's what for me, like when I was reading, I was like halfway through it, I was like, I have to readjust my viewpoint on this book, because I was the same thing. Like, okay, I get it. There's like lore and there's story behind it, but I really, because there's so many like quick cuts, it's like, oh, okay, imagine if you're watching an anime,
Yeah.
and it's like,
Yeah.
and he's like,
I can see
he
that
kicks
from
the
the
food
art.
truck and then it pushes back, and it's like, oh, okay, I can see that as like an animation cell.
Yeah.
And
It literally is just like a book of cells, honestly. Because if I were to not have that going in, I'd be like, oh god, it's so fast.
It's chaotic. It's fast.
It's very
fast
chaotic.
paced.
And it's not like it's fast and chaotic in a way where it's building the story. It's like you get little hints of the story through a bunch of quick, tiny little bits and pieces of dialogue.
Right.
And
From
which
different
is
characters too.
fun and great. But if I were watching it, I feel like I could like understand it better. But reading it, I was like, whoa, this is crazy.
Yeah.
But once you said that, honestly, if you hadn't said that, it would be one of those comics where I'm like laying here reading it and being like, I'm not comprehending this.
Yeah.
If you hadn't like given me a little heads up, because my brain, I would be like, I don't get it.
There's a lot of I can tell you just by like shoveling through the pages, like I can see how this person was a conceptual artist for gaming.
Yeah.
Because there's so much details.
totally-
There's so much details.
Yeah, and
The
and
art is
it can be jarring a
insane.
little bit,
Yeah.
right? Like a
It's-
little
yeah.
overwhelming. And-
because a lot's going on,
Right.
but also nothing's going on.
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of just little nothings.
But it's beautiful art and
It's
beautiful
so
color.
beautiful,
right.
and the story is funny to have this like big drama and all this stuff about food trucks. Like
Right.
it's funny.
Yeah, that sounds great.
I'm into it, but I just don't see myself like
diving
being
into
in
this book
diving
that
into
much.
it because
It's definitely a specific style too,
Yeah.
because this was a preview in Ultra Mega, and Ultra Mega is that same very high caliber, fast paced in terms of
Yeah.
like scenes.
Mhm.
But what's
And-
that noise one more time? What was that? Yeah, okay.
Okay.
yeah,
Making sure I
but
heard that right.
it's
Is that a
like
sprinkler?
it's like that, but the story
Hey,
is
Bart, what kind of
is
sprinklers
just
do you
kind of it is definitely like that, but the story is a little too thin for me to like
Yeah.
actually get into it.
Yeah, I kind of wish there was like more, right?
I wish like it could be about food trucks, like whatever. That's
Right.
fine.
Maybe that's what, and this is an issue 1, right?
And this is issue 1. It's a big issue 1.
Dude,
though.
does it say how
Okay.
many
It's
issues
big.
this is?
No, I can look it up.
I'm gonna give Image Comics' website. It doesn't say on this, but look, I'll give it a read. You guys have sold me on it. 32 pages, $4.99. Just dropped today. At your local comic shop.
The art is so good.
Ghost Pepper, from Image Comics.
There's at least 3.
All right, so there's at least 3. You need no prior knowledge or insight, but if you're like, hey, I like the idea of a science fiction-y food truck, fucking washed up superhero running a food truck, I'm all about. I like this concept a lot, and the artwork is beautiful. I'm
and
sold
who
on
knows?
it.
I might. Oh, I like that cover. Back.
These are some sexy covers. Hey, Alessandro
Pablo, you might
Daddario.
like this cover.
That's
Alessandro,
mine.
Alessandro Daddario, yes or no? I love that. That's some freaking like, was it a Geiger kind of looking? Is that
It looks like Dune,
I was thinking of like
but
strange...
above ground.
Oh, okay. No, I was.
the guy who did Alien, whatever, right? Like the friggin'
Oh, okay. I was
Uh,
thinking of like Strange Planet, or what's that movie called?
Yeah.
The old one.
It looks cool. It looks fucking cool. Ghost Pepper.
Oh, I will say, I think
A lot of cool
There's
colors.
a lot of different covers. Yeah,
No,
it
no,
does
no.
seem like an anime. Though.
no, each issue there's a connecting variant. So
Look, alone, LUDO LULLABI. It says look like lullaby, but I'm gonna say the double L's are gonna say lullaby. So either way, LUDO LULLABI, I would buy the book just to support them because they're clearly very fucking talented.
Luda.
And yeah, Ludo. Clearly super fucking talented and have a really insane concept with some beautiful artwork backing it up. That is definitely worth watching.
I will say that for a story about food and food trucks, I wanted a little and a story that reminded me
food.
so much more like of anime. I wanted more food.
I
Like,
would
give
agree.
me those deep cut like anime food.
not enough Ghost Pepper.
Yeah. Give me some sexy food porn, Ludo.
Like they talk about the food, but it's always in the
That's our sound
background. Someone's eating it in the background. You don't get like a good, like
I need some
Hayao
slurping
I wouldn't need
ramen.
like
I need
Hayao
some...
Miyazaki, like the food in that where you're like,
Oh.
I want to eat that.
And then when you see it in real life, you're like, what the fuck is this?
What is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
fish cakes.
Yeah.
They look so magical in movies.
Duh.
And then in real life, you're
They're
like,
slimy.
is that plastic?
Fish cakes?
Yeah.
You know, the little white
Naruto,
things
yeah.
that look like flowers with the little pink swirls in them.
A girl I know.
We're way
They look
over.
magical.
We're trying to keep this to show tight, but it can't. It's like we all have ADD, all right?
Got a lot to
Look,
say.
the gist of it is
Yeah,
you should put
What is it?
you should put
Hmm.
your local comic book store in your weekly orbit,
Ah,
and you should
All right, we're
go
almost at
and pick
2:30.
this up. All right.
Yeah, Tommy Jeff. You're right. You should put your local comicshoplocator.com, I think. Put
Yeah.
your local comic shops in your weekly orbit. Go support some small businesses out there.
Mhm.
Go fucking watch Superman. Go be better fucking people.
Yeah.
Is
be
that
better
the
people.
word?
And make sure you listen to Kesha every once in a while.
no, because I'm pissed.
Oh, wait.
What-
Why?
Anything to plug before we wrap this up, folks? Diddy.
We have 8 planets. Pluto's not one of them.
He's throwing
No,
red
'cause-
herrings out there.
What's happening?
Diddy, where can we find you on social media?
Here at Deeper Issues, Nerdcast, or live.julian, Instagram, TikTok, all those places. And hey, go to trivia at on Tuesdays at Matter of Craft. Cody Batchelor hosting.
Yo, if you're listening,
Oh,
Chicago,
and I mean-
they
what'd you
got
do?
amazing.
Oh,
But
did I do that?
Yeah, you did a thing that gave you some. Okay, so yeah, go
I
trivia.
did
then.
I did a finger gun.
Ty, where can we find you?
You find me here on the Deeper Issues Nerdcast.
Bam.
And Ty Photography.
Ty got some good footage. If you guys saw that Kevin Smith video, a lot of
Thanks.
Ty's camera work and expertise into that.
I try sometimes.
Tommy Jeff,
You can find me here, and you can find me on Instagram at the Tommy Jeff.
you can find that. Have you been unbuttoning your shirt? Can you just give us one more button, sir?
It seems like it's gotten lower.
take
It
It
does
hasn't.
seem like
It
it's got,
hasn't.
but it needs to get. There we go. Fuck.
That's all you get for free.
It's too sexy, sir.
Put it back up.
My OnlyFans I'll be making after this is the Tommy.
Yeah, the Tommy
the
Jeff.
only Tommy Jeff.
The
The only Tommy Jeff.
There's only been one Tommy Jeff. Only ever going to be one Tommy Jeff. My name is Pablo. The rest of us, you can find me here at the Deeper Issues Nerdcast with all of these super nerds over here. Go check out our interview with Kevin Smith. I got an interview with Kevin Smith. Have an interview with Tom Neely about to drop. Tom Neely's of Glenn and Henry Forever and The Humans, Planet of the Apes, biker exploitation film. And then hopefully we're getting Keenan Marshall Keller as well. But we'll have Tom Neely talking his new book, The Jungle, that him and Tom Neely Tom Neely and Keenan Marshall Keller co-created, that we're super stoked on. And yeah, and just keep being, be kind to one another. Keep a broad mind, and may all of your issues be comic books. Oh, it's too many.
Fantasies of God, fantasies